What is going on, guys? Disney Dan here. Welcome back into the channel, and it's 1 year. Wow, 1 year of Disney Fiasco episodes. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I'm so just honored to be doing this. We got an amazing show right here for you guys. I cannot wait. It's going to be amazing, and I'm kind of blown away. So thank you everybody for joining us. We are back for Disney Fiasco episode 52, 1 year anniversary. I am actually in the middle right now, actually trying to get some people in. But we have some amazing people here in the chat right now. But we are also going to introduce, firstly, two people who have just been so kind and just awesome to this community. And firstly, I need to introduce everybody to Nick from Magical News Live. Let me tell you something. Nick and I go way back for this with this community. We've had such a great time. Just getting to know each other, working together, doing such amazing streams in the parks. But guys, Magical News Live, Nick, everybody knows him. He's awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. And you were here on episode 13 and 33. So welcome into the stream, Nick from Magical News Live.
Yeah, thanks for having me, and happy 1 year. Happy 50 episodes.
Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate it. Next up, Dole Whip Dad, Jeff, my friend. Thank you so much for joining us. I need to remember which streams that you were on with me, but it's so good to have you back here on Disney Fiasco.
Love being here. Excited for you, man. I can't believe a whole year, dude. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Congrats. Thanks for the invite.
No, absolutely. You're welcome. And well, I couldn't have done this show without this very special person. She is actually in Disney World right now, so convenient timing for our 1 year anniversary. But it is my friend Meg from Mickey's Magic. Happy 1 year anniversary, my friend.
Yeah, you too. I hope you guys can hear me because I'm here at the airport. But I also apologize. My friend's screen is cracked, so it's like that glare. But it's cool. I hope that I could be on just for a little bit before my flight. But thanks for having me on. And yeah, it's been a crazy year.
Well, I hope you have a safe flight home, but it's so good to have you back here. Let's see who's in the chat. And just want to let everybody know that this stream is going to be a nice, long celebration stream. We have got different guests for different hours of the stream. We're going for 3 hours. We're going to have different guests per hour. So stay with us. Have an amazing time. And you might see some different and old faces and new faces. So let's see who's in the chat. We've got Liam from WWE Zack Ryder. We've got Steve's World, Juan Rodriguez, Kate Atwood, Angela, Disney Nerd Headers, Disney Circus Girl, RobFuz, my partner channel. What's up, pal? Jill from Bell Southern. Jill will be joining us soon. AJC Magic TV, John Hazelton, Ruth, Laura, Explosive Phoenix, Lorena Zapata, welcome into the stream. Brandy and Dave, Disney Time, welcome into the stream. Master Arts, welcome in. Ruth Metcalf. Let's see who else we got. Alyssa Sternberg, Drop That Rope is here. The Lucky Minute's here. A Disney Night for Me. Welcome everybody into the stream. Guys, I'm just kind of blown away with all of this has happened. We're going for a year, guys. It's actually crazy. And I want to go back. to I want to start with Nick. Nick, you were here for episode 13 and you're also here for episode 33. What were some of your favorite, memories, not just in the show Disney Fiasco, but this community and doing this show with us? Can Nick hear us? Hello, Nick. Is Nick back?
He looks like he came back.
It looks like we got double Nick here. I don't know what's going on. Maybe we're having some technical. It wouldn't be Disney Fiasco without some technical difficulties. But we'll come back to Nick. We'll go to Jeff now. Jeff, I'm trying to remember what episodes we did together.
So I don't know, but I can tell you when I think I've told you this, but I don't think I've told your people.
Of course, the internet just had to go out.
Oh, I think we got Nick again.
Nick back.
Want me to keep going? You want to hit up Nick?
Jeff, we'll stick with you. We did Adventureland recently. That was episode 48.
Yeah. Jeff did an episode with me too. He did one with him and Steve. I think.
Yeah. And which topic? Do you remember which topic you did with Steve and Meg?
Something
I
awesome.
don't remember.
I don't remember either. But I do want to tell the story because it's perfect for this. I'm 99% sure I discovered you on your attempt at a 24-hour stream.
Yep.
Yeah, we've talked about that, right? I don't think I talked about it in maybe I did in a setting like this, but I remember thinking this guy's crazy. I got to do this. And so I stayed up too late, and then I woke up, and I don't think you were there, but you had me anyway, and you made a fan that night. And I remember, actually, I do remember when I got invited. I think Meg invited me to the stream, and I don't remember the details of it honestly, but I remember thinking, these people know me. This is awesome. I rock. So I love that I'm here. I love that you guys do what you do. I love that I get to be a little part of this celebration, and you guys make my life better. So keep not that it's a bad life, it's a great life, but I love this stuff. So
you know what was really funny? Nick and I were talking about this just before, about this 24-hour live stream that I did. Now, if you guys are new to the channel or have been with me over the last couple of months, you might have not remember, but for my 300, I can't believe I'm saying this, 300th subscriber celebration, I wanted to do a 24-hour live stream.
crazy.
It was crazy, absolutely crazy. I did it straight after work, so it wasn't even in the morning. I started in the afternoon. Really just a terrible idea. And I just remember just sitting there, and I was sitting in the other room, and everyone could see me just drowsing down, like literally falling asleep. And then I ended the stream after, I think it was maybe like 3-4 hours, and I got some sleep. And then I woke up the next morning and I carried on. So overall I did about 9 hours. I didn't even do half of the 24-hour live stream. And I just remember, Jeff, you were there. Meg, I think you were there as well. And Nick, you were definitely there. I remember that. And it was just a lot of fun, but I want to redeem myself. I want to redeem myself and do a 24-hour live stream at some point. And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And who knows? Who knows? We may see another 24-hour live stream. But Jeff, just being introduced to this Disney community and my channel and the whole Disney fiasco through that, it's very amazing. And we've had a lot of fun. I've been on your channel for DizTube. We've had our very much debates on American versus British culture, which is a lot of fun. We actually need to do an actual stream because I
deeply agree. War of 1812 times 2.
Between two guys over the internet. And we had
a
lot.
Maslow stream.
Yes, we
did. Yes. Oh my gosh. No one would watch, but I would still be there.
We do. Absolutely.
Everyone would watch.
I would watch. That's it.
And our Adventureland stream was awesome as well. I really enjoyed that. So, but yeah, it was great. It's great having you back here, and we'll come back to you in a little bit. And now, Nick, now that you're back, I don't know if you heard my question. So you're on episodes 13 and 33. So quite a long time ago. But with you in this community, you're like one of the front runners. You've been such a big part of this community. So what is something that you love about not just the show, but like this community as a whole, being collabing with us and that kind of thing?
Sure. Well, first of all, of course, the internet just had to go out just at the perfect time. So if I keep lagging or something, I'll keep fixing it. But so what I love about the community, and it's I've talked to people about this. Because we're able to. There's a lot of things I love about the community, but we're able to bring people this content. We're able to bring people Disney content when they're not at the parks, they can't go, and stuff like that. But also, it's that there's a lot of friendships, and it's not fake friendships or anything. It's real friendships, and that's what I love. And people and a lot of YouTubers talk offline. We talk off stream and stuff like that. And the community, it's a very welcoming community. It's not like if another streamer joins and does another streamer joins and does a Disney stream, nobody's saying, oh, there's already 70 Disney streamers, you have to get out of here, you can't do that. Like, it's welcoming. Everybody's allowed to come in, and do what they want. And that's just, it's why I love the community. I think we have one of the best communities in YouTube.
I completely agree, and really, Nick, you were one of the first. It was you and some people who unfortunately we don't see too much anymore, like the Vibrary Project, like the Walt Twins, who we've had a history with them, and we miss them a lot. We really do. But you were one of the first who I really got into this Disney community with and brought me in, and it's just been amazing. We've hung out in the parks. We've rode Slinky Dog at night, and we rode Alien Swirling Saucers with the Disney Life for Me. They were there as well. That was a lot of fun, and we rode the TTA with some other streamers, and it was just it's just been so much fun. And actually meeting you in person, going around the parks, absolutely amazing, and we just had a lot of fun. So yeah, just again, thank you for all your support, and we'll come back to you in a minute because we got plenty of stuff to talk about, some stories. But while Meg is here, she's just taking a bite of meat, so I'm gonna let her eat a snack. But I just want to say this show could not have been this couldn't have been done without Meg.
I'm muting myself now. I'm just eating an orange. Sorry.
This show wouldn't be the same without Meg, because it's kind of funny. It started off with myself and Corey, and speaking of which, Haley has just joined us. Hey Haley, what's going on? I know Haley, Meg, and Corey were just hanging out together.
She just came into the chat. Yeah, we spent all day together. It was a lot of fun. Oh, Haley, my mom says hi. I can't see the chat, so I don't know who's in it, but Dan just said that my mom's sitting across from me. She says hi to Haley.
I'm so jealous that Meg, Corey, and Haley we're hanging out together, because it really all started with us four, really, and it's kind of just amazing where everyone has come from now. And seeing Corey was living in Boston and moving down to Florida, and Meg, you going down.
I was doing the same exact thing.
But you were going down to Disney a lot, and you were meeting new people, seeing you with like Resort TV One and Corey and just these amazing people, and just building our friendship, which I think it couldn't have been done without you. Really, whenever I haven't been there, you've been there to pick up the reins and do it for yourself. And I remember the first stream that you did when I wasn't there, and I remember you saying you were really nervous. Because you said you couldn't be like me, but you did an amazing job. And again, like
it's so hard to manage so many different people, and I think when you're doing your own live stream, and it's just you, then you can sort of dictate where it's going and you control where it's going because it's just you. But when you have to manage people, give people enough time to answer and give them justice to what they want to answer, how they want to answer, just give them enough time and then manage the time and manage the topic. It's really hard. So much props to you. Thank you for doing this every week.
And like I've always said, like, even though this is mainly on my channel, it's really been our show. Like we you're kind of like my tag team partner in this, and when Corey was here, we loved having Corey here, and he's doing some amazing stuff now. So again, I'm very grateful. And let's bring up a story that I think which is one of our favorites.
What is this?
One of my favorite streams was our Halloween special. And if everybody remembers, so we did the Haunted Mansion 1 week where we had lots of people on, and then we did a Halloween special. And
Hocus Pocus?
This was Hocus Pocus, and talking about our favorite Disney Halloween movies. And we should definitely do that again. But this was the start of this whole thing that we call Ghost Meg.
Oh,
and
yes,
the ghost host. So we couldn't see, for some reason, like there is in show business, there was technical difficulties, and we couldn't see Meg. We couldn't see her. We could hear her, but we couldn't see her. And I think that was our first stream that really took off. I think it has nearly 500 views, and it just really was amazing. And we didn't really know why, what was going on. It was just really funny, and again, that was a really fun story. But again, I just want to say, Meg, thank you so much for joining us and being part of this amazing thing that we've done together. So let's go back to Mr. Jeff from Dole Whip Dad. Mr. Jeff from Dole Whip Dad. I want to ask you, we're going to talk about lots of different topics and stuff on the stream. We're going to go over some topics, and I want to let's go back to Adventureland, because this is the stream that I think we had a lot of fun with. We spoke about Pirates of the Caribbean. We spoke about Dole Whip. But there was one thing we spoke about that I was really intrigued by, which was your first pick. Do you remember what your first pick was?
What was it? My favorite thing in Adventureland?
Yep. The first thing that you said. Do you remember what it was?
I remember not going with Pirates because I think it's in New Orleans Square. So I'm thinking of all the things I love.
It was an attraction.
Was it Tiki?
It was not Tiki.
Indiana Jones.
It wasn't Indiana Jones.
I'm surprised you didn't pick the Swiss Family
It was not the Swiss Family Treehouse.
I love Tiger Tales. I love everything in Adventureland. No, I don't remember.
Jay.
Juan Rodriguez.
It was the Jungle Cruise, and we'll come.
Oh, yes, of course.
We'll talk about the Jungle Cruise in just a minute.
Yes,
I want to get everybody's take on that. But I want to introduce another person who's just joined us. She is my Ohana family. We'll come back to Jungle Cruise in just a minute, Jeff, because Marisol, it is such a pleasure to have you back here on Disney Fiasco. We've had a couple of Disney Fiascos together, and what I love about Our Disney Adventures, if you haven't checked out Our Disney Adventures, it's a channel essentially about a Disney family. And I love it, a big Disney family. And I saw Our Disney Adventures from the start. I remember you guys having 19 subscribers. It was myself, Cargo, and Jess Rigby in one of your streams at Magic Kingdom. And we were just having such a great time. And I just remember I just was so drawn to your channel. And it's just been great being part of your channel. I've had amazing, gifts from you guys. So I just want to say welcome back, Marisol, and to our ODA family into Disney Fiasco.
Thank you, Dan. To be very honest, you've been with us since the start. You, Cargo, and yes, Jess Rigby. It was just you guys and us at the 4th of July dance party, and we were having a blast. We had so much fun. I remember that. I remember all of your dance emojis.
Yeah.
And we were just dancing to the music, and yeah, you've been with us from the beginning, so we are definitely Ohana, and we're really excited about the day that we get to meet you.
I'm so excited.
You know what's crazy, that it's your 1-year anniversary, because I actually was dreaming about Disney last night, and we were in a restaurant, and Juan was just like eating, and you were there, and you just kept asking me, have you seen my intern? And I said, no, but you were looking for your intern, Dan. So maybe you're going to have an intern at Disney.
Who knows? But again, I just want to say thank you for joining us. I look forward to seeing you in August, because what's really funny was even before all this started with everybody going to Disney in August, it was literally us and Belle Southern just talking about when we want to go next year. And it was August. And that's when we decided what we were going to do. And it's amazing how everybody is now joining us. And speaking of joining us, a good friend of ours, Jill from Belle Southern, my Alabaman friend. Is so good to have you. Another member of my Disney Ohana. Jill has been on Disney Belle Southern. Jill, we did a stream on Disney at Home.
Yes.
We did not too long ago. Hey Kylie, how are you? Kylie's here as well. And we had a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to, and we actually go back as well because we met at Epcot last year.
That's right, August. I cannot believe it's been that long, but at the same time, it's been such a wonderful time. Thank you for having us on, and congratulations. I'm so proud and happy for y'all on this Disney Fiasco journey.
And you know what's really cool? All of us here, I believe, are going down. Well, Nick is moving down there, but Jeff, I believe you might be coming down in August as well.
I am. I have to see Han Solo and Luke Skywalker and all you guys.
Yes, so all of us are going to be. I'm so excited because, You know, it's amazing. Let's talk about this community. Firstly, you know, we have all come together, and it's funny how you know, Jill and Marisol and myself, we were talking about this whole August trip, and obviously Nick was going to be moving down there, and we knew, you know, people like Josh and Jenna were going to be there, and so how everybody just comes together now in August. It's going to be a star-studded August. So I can't wait. So again, thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you, Marisol and Jill, for joining us today. And guys, please make sure we're sharing out the stream, hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel. I believe Meg had to go because she's actually getting a flight home. She's on the Disney Blues now, which is a shame because she's leaving Florida. But again, thank you to Meg. Right, we're gonna jump back. We were talking about the Jungle Cruise, and that kind of got me thinking. With all these remakes that are happening, we have the Jungle Cruise remake. We've just had Dumbo, got Aladdin coming out this week, next week.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I want to get from all of you, we're going to do speed round Fiasco, which you're going to have to think of something on the spot. I want you to tell me what either your favorite live action remake is or one that you're looking forward to. And I'm going to start with Jeff. So you could say Jungle Cruise, whatever, but what is one kind of remake you are looking forward to?
Well, my favorite one will be my next one, The Lion King. Well, I guess Aladdin's my next one, but I can't wait for The Lion King. But it's not out yet. And I want them to redo Haunted Mansion really, really bad. But my favorite would have to be Beauty and the Beast that they've done so far.
Don't get me started on that Haunted Mansion movie.
Well,
oh, that was rough. That was absolutely rough. Hey, Dean, what's up, buddy? Good to see you.
I have a lot to say on that, but it's speed round, so
it's a lot that we can maybe talk about. Maybe we'll do that this year. We'll talk about Haunted. And I know, Marisol, you're a big Haunted Mansion fan, which we'll get to in just a second. Nick, I want to come to you, buddy. What is a live action movie that you really like, a remake, or one that you're looking forward to?
So, you know, I'm really, and I didn't think I was going to really be looking forward to this, but I'm really looking forward to the Aladdin live action. And at the beginning, and I know it's speed round, but a lot of people were, you know, saying they didn't think Will Smith would, you know, live up to Robin Williams, but I'm really looking forward to Aladdin. It comes out Friday, and I'm hoping to see it. I'm really looking forward to it.
You know, it's you're right, because I think when the first trailer was released, I think people were a little bit like why isn't Will Smith blue? Like, what is going on? I don't get it. It's weird. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to it more now than I was. So I think I might be pleasantly surprised. Stacey Rogers is here. Welcome in, Stacey, another long-time supporter, and Lorena Zapata, welcome in as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Aladdin as well, and Lion King, like you said, Jeff. Marisol, what about you?
I am a huge Will Smith fan, and while at first it hit me really hard, like, you're not going to replace my original Aladdin. You just can't do that. Robin Williams is amazing, but as I'm watching the trailer, I'm very excited to see Aladdin. I'm excited about Lion King, but I think I would pick Aladdin.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it as well. And before we come to our next guest, Jill, what would be your pick?
Well, I'd have to say I'm very much looking forward to Aladdin. Kylie and I were very blessed to have an opportunity to visit Disney very recently, and we got to see the trailer for Aladdin there at One Mouse, One Dream, and it was wonderful. So we are looking forward to seeing that.
I think everybody is really looking forward to this new Aladdin remake. And I need to come to my next special guest. Now, this person actually has never been featured on Disney Fiasco Show, but it has been a very important role to this channel. And that is Dean from the Dreamers Empire. And without you, Dean, we wouldn't have this stream on the Live Place. And I want to give a big shout out to the Live Place, where you can find all your family friendly live streams, Disney, non-Disney, etc. But you know, we've been partnered now for quite a while, and it's been a real big pleasure to be part of this with you, and to build this Disney community, and building this live streaming community as well, because not everybody is in live streaming. And I wanted to have Dean here because though he has not been on a full show, he's been a very integral part of this show. So Dean, I'd like to welcome you into
Thank you, Dan.
your first time.
I'm scared. Like right now, I feel like, wow, I've seen all these great live streamers. I'm kind of nervous because I don't typically do collabs, but thank you very much for having me, Dan. I'm kind of speechless right now. Thank you.
But it's again, we did our interview for This Happy Place. So if you guys haven't checked out This Happy Place podcast, it was such a blast doing that with you.
Yeah.
So much fun, and
that was
fun. Again, for everything that you've helped me doing, and just to have my channel on the Live Place has been a real big pleasure, and I look forward to seeing what happens with you and the Dreamers Empire and the Live Place and This Happy Place as well. So again, I just really appreciate your support as well. Awesome. So guys, this is a star-studded podcast and a star-studded like guys we have here, and don't forget guys, every hour we're going to have more people who have been on the show before, but we have some amazing people here. We have my friend Nick from Magical News Live, we've got Marisol from Our Disney Adventures, Jeff from Dole Whip Dad, Jill from Belle Southern, and Dean from the Dreamers Empire and the Live Place. This is just it's amazing. It really, really is. Now, right, let's go back. I want to talk to you guys about Disney as a whole. And I'm going to be doing this with all the guests that join us today. I want to talk to you guys about what Disney means to you guys, because this is a Disney podcast, and this is talking about the best of Disney, the best, Disney Fiasco, how we are fanatic about Disney. I want just to talk to you guys individually about what Disney means to you. Like, feel free to go out, just ranting, whatever. Go for it. I want to hear it. I want to see the passion of Disney within you guys and what it means to you from how old you were when you loved Disney to what it is now. So I want to hear it from you guys, and I want to start with Nick from Magical News Live, and I want to hear your story about Disney.
So Disney has been in my life forever, basically. And the main reason, because my parents know that they've only been traveling for 8 years now, and we've been going to Disney every single year. Usually in the past we've gone in every summer, but it started to pick up. We've been going more and more in the year, and we're moving there in the summer, and we're really looking forward to it. But Disney is. It's amazing. It's an amazing thing, and a lot of people, because a lot of people who take their vacations there and stuff like that, they don't see it like we do. They just see it like, oh, we want to go ride this and go do that and go on all the big rides and stuff like that. They don't see it like we do. But it's just a great thing, and it's a thing that all of us as content creators and viewers of these live streams can bond over. We can talk about it. We meet these people in the parks and stuff like that. So I don't know. Hopefully that was a good answer.
I love that answer. I really, really do. We'll come back to it just a sec. But
yeah.
There is a very special person here. This person right here pretty much started it with this guy and myself. I just want to give everybody a massive hello to Corey Fiasco, who's
hey guys.
Let me tell you something, guys. It is we're actually very lucky to have Corey and Haley here. And actually, this is the first time Haley's been on Fiasco, which is really awesome. But it because of Corey's schedule and Corey's commitments and things, it's very difficult to have him here. But we love having him here. And dude, this wouldn't have happened without you.
Oh, you're giving me too much credit, man. I think that title goes to you. This wouldn't be a thing without you. You're the one week in and week out, putting this together, reaching out to all these awesome people. I can see their faces here on the bottom of my screen, and getting these discussions together. So
yeah, I mean,
shout outs to you, man.
You know what? I remember I can't remember whose stream it was. It might have been Vibrary Project, it might have been Nick's, and I remembered saying to you, I think it was Meg's idea. Meg said, you guys need to get together and do something together.
Yeah.
And I remember reaching out to you, and we were discussing something on Facebook, and we were just thinking of how we wanted to do this. And it's kind of crazy how it was you, Meg, and myself who started this on episode 1. I've watched it. It's episode 1 is it's something. But just seeing where you've come from. You were living in Boston with that amazing brick wall in your background, and to come down to Florida, it's honestly, it's amazing, and we're glad that we started this together.
Yeah, and sorry it's a little loud here right now. I'm at the boardwalk, and it's quite busy.
See, guys, I deliver. When I get Corey, he's at Disney right now, right?
Yeah, I basically live here.
He basically lives here, and dude, it's been over a year, but I can't wait to see you in August, brother.
Yeah, man, I cannot wait to see you in August either. And I know a lot of people are coming down in August. I don't know. Is Meg still here? Did she get on the plane?
Meg is in the chat right now, and I think she's getting ready to go on the plane. But again, a big thank you to you and Haley and Meg for starting this. So thank you.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, when we were just together, me, Haley, and Megan and her mom, we were just did a bunch of cool stuff.
We had the best time with them ever.
We went to Top of the World Lounge. It was really fun. I look forward to. We saw Zippity Doodad too, and we saw Donna, and we saw Samantha. It was awesome. I look forward. I know everyone's going to be here in August. I really look forward to seeing everyone here in August.
Really, really looking forward to it. I'm actually going to try and get Meg actually back into the stream, so we can actually have, for the first time in I don't know how long, all 3 of us back together. In the stream. So I've sent the invite, and right, I'm gonna Corey, you gonna hang out for a little bit, or are you what's your plan?
Yeah, I got a little bit. I gotta be back in here in like 10 minutes for a reservation, but
oh sweet. And Meg's
there she is. I just saw her.
There we go. Meg's back with us. Okay.
Meg, where are you right now? Are you at the airport?
I'm at the airport, and our flight isn't for like a little bit, but I need to charge my phone.
we need to make sure as a community, I think everybody here needs to try and get Meg to come with us in August, because it would be so cool to have her.
Hi, Haley.
Right, I want to come to let's come to Jeff from Dole with Dad. What does Disney mean to you, my friend?
You know what? Family, and that includes you guys now. I've been part of a Disney family my whole life. I think I've shared the story. My grandpa worked in Disney before it even opened, and so it started off with family. Grandma lived right down the road, and then happiness and joy. When I was a kid, I loved it. As a dad, I love it. And now with you guys, the Disney community is amazing, and so it means happiness. What is you walk in and everybody stops. Not everybody stops. I stop every time and I read the little plate there. I think it says it all. I think what Walt wanted to do succeeded beyond his wildest dreams. Yep. I think we're proof. And I have to say, man, if you don't have a sponsorship for Shades, Corey, you are missing out. I love that picture with you and Meg and Haley, and I just had to get that in there.
Hey, Meg's mom took that picture.
It's a great picture. I see a little Haley.
I looked at it, I was like, that looks like an advertisement.
Right?
She loves
I don't know what you're feeling, but I'm buying, buddy. I don't know.
I want to quickly say some hello to people in the chat, like Noah, Disney Nerd Herders, Liam, Samantha Lowe. I can't wait to see Samantha and Donna. And I want to give a shout out to Donna Jaworski. She very generously donated on PayPal, and I just couldn't be any more grateful to her. So yeah, thank you so much, Donna Jaworski, for that PayPal. I do appreciate it. I want to come. Speaking of family, Jeff, I want to talk to an Ohana, and there's 2 people here who have built a really tight friendship together. Not just with myself, but actually 2 families who through YouTube became really good friends, and that is Jill from Belle Southern and her family, and Our Disney Adventures, and Marisol and her family. And I want to come to both of you and talk about how your friendship, your 2 families came together through the love of Disney and YouTubing. So I want to come to Marisol first. So because give a bit of background of you, your family, and your story with Disney, and how you became friends with Jill and her family.
So our Disney background is that neither Juan and I experienced Disney in the way that we felt a child should experience Disney. So when we first took our kids as adults, it was it was chaotic. Like Juan saw the parade and took off running. I couldn't find him for a couple of hours because he was too excited. And then we were the kids that were just living the dream, and we started going. And then the live streaming started, and met Jill on the live stream, and we would chat with Jill, Caesar K, and Juan and I who chatted. And I remember it just turned out we were going to be there on the same day, and we were going to meet each other. And I think both Jill and I were not too sure if it was going to be a high and by. Well, I think I was going to, I knew when I first met Jill, I was like, okay, you're coming with us, right? Where are we going? What are we doing? And Jill just said yes, because some people have things to do, and we understand everyone's got an agenda. But I think that we've been at Disney for so long that for us, the more magical thing was meeting a family that we just really love and care about, and we mesh so well. Our girls are the same age, and I think both, Kylie and our girls were just kind of, they love us, but they wanted to talk to kids their age and do other things. So they were very excited, and it was like it was just a spark from the beginning. It was just like we knew we were going to be friends and a family actually forever. And we've stayed with them, and we're going to stay with them again, and they stayed with us, and they're going to stay with us again. And hopefully that'll just keep on continuing, but It just keeps growing. Like, we just cannot wait to meet you. I get stressed when I missed Meg, I think, by a little bit. I missed Nick by a little bit. Dean, I remember that picture I sent you, Dean, because you wouldn't. I was like, Dean, we can come meet you, but I love to meet everyone. We love to meet everyone. And so I think Jill has adopted us though now.
Well, let's go to Jill and Kylie. So your Disney just experience growing up, going to the parks, and then being, with ODA and your friendship.
Well, we took Kylie to the park the first time when she was 2, and I think she really enjoyed it, but we really started going about 4 or 5 years ago, where we would make a trip every year, and it just, the more we went, the more we wanted to be there. We would, the Disney depression is so real. And then we had an opportunity. We met you, Dan, in August, and it's just like we started meeting all these wonderful people, and then it turned from being people that we were meeting that had the same passion and love and understood Disney and got it, to Ohana, to family. And then we had the opportunity to talk to Marisol and Juan on their live chats, and then we met, and it was just, I can't follow up her description any better. It was like, hey, you're my family that we have never met before, but we're family. And our bond is incredible. And we feel that way with a lot of our other friends that we have met through being on Disney Fiasco, and just being in the community in general and supporting other live streamers. It is a truly unique group of individuals and families, and we are very blessed to have been brought into that and to have those relationships that we would never have had probably other than going through this and meeting everyone. But Kylie and the girls, it's like they've known each other from birth. It's unbelievable, and the common bond that we all share. Sure. And that goes across not just our families, but everybody in the community. There's a common bond that we all have, and I cannot wait to meet everybody that I haven't met yet. So I'm really looking forward to that. And Meg, I missed you by a couple of days, I think.
Yeah, we arrived on Monday night, and then we're actually, I'm at the airport now, so.
No. Meg will be back soon, we hope, with us.
I hope so.
And Jill, our friendship was going to be good, because the first thing we did, we went and ate, obviously. We went to the French Pavilion with Jen and Mel and Caesar and Kylie, and was there and Joe as well, and Joe, and we all had lobster bisque and macaroons, and it was just a lot of fun, and we just had a great time, and it was pretty cool. And I just want to talk about meeting everybody for the first time. I remember being at Magic Kingdom. This was the first full day. We went to the other park down the street, not naming any names. I was like, right, I need to go to Magic Kingdom. And I go to Magic Kingdom on my own, and I'm waiting outside Big Thunder Mountain, and I'm just waiting for this person I've never even met before, and that turns out to be Nick from Magical News Live. And it's kind of like we talk to each other all the time. Like Meg and I talk to each other like literally every week, and we talk to each other, but we've never met. But it feels like I've known you guys for such a long time that when, for example, meeting Nick, it was like I was meeting a friend that I already knew. It's crazy to think that these relationships, these friendships that we come with this whole YouTube thing is absolutely crazy, and it's awesome. I love it. So yeah, the relationship that your families have, Jill and Marisol, it's amazing. Now, Dean, my friend Dean from Dreamers Empire, what does Disney mean to you, my friend?
Well, thanks, Dan. So I have to say, I also met Nick outside of Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. That must be a common spot for Nick. So basically, am I showing up here? Am I coming through?
Yeah, you're here.
Okay, cool. So I'm older, right? So I had the luxury of when Disney was kind of new in the 60s, and I used to watch The Wonderful World of Disney on Sunday nights. And there was this episode where they showed Goofy driving a car like for the Autopia ride, but of course it was animated. And I was so energized by it. I just said, Mom, I was probably about 8. Can we go to Disneyland? And she said, I think so. And it took 6 more years before we went. So we finally went in 74. And I have to tell you, the experience that energized me and made me love Disney was that my folks let me and my brother and sister run off and go do Pirates of the Caribbean. And that ride back then to me was the ride. Now it's Flight of Passage or this or that, but Pirates of the Caribbean at Disneyland, it's awesome.
Yeah.
So 74, my first time, did not get back until the 80s, and then not to Epcot and Disney World until 1997. So took a long time, but since then I've probably been 20 sometimes and love everything about it. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I get the history that you have with Disney in general it's amazing, and just hearing like lots and lots of people's experiences, and it is absolutely amazing. I want to come to I'm trying to see who has less time because I want to try and focus, get both of these people in. I'm going to come to Meg because she's pointing at me. Right, Meg, I want to talk to your love of Disney and just because look, there are so many massive Disney fans here, and Meg certainly is one of those, and I want to talk about Meg's experiences with Disney from a kid and just the friendships we've got from this. You're muted.
Yeah, I'm saying 1 second. Can you repeat the question, please?
Oh, okay. So we're talking about what is Disney for us? Like, what is it about Disney that we love? And like, what is your history with Disney? Yeah, everything. Short and sweet.
So, Mom, you said I went for the first time when I was 4 weeks old, right?
Wow.
I want to say
She's
for
answering.
Thanksgiving, and you were born November 4th.
Okay, so she just said, I don't know if you heard that. I was born November 4th, and she said we went for Thanksgiving that year. So a couple weeks old.
Wow. Wow.
So I guess my life started with it, and
Wow.
it took a break for a while, and then just I don't know. I guess when we started going back. What, in 2014, right?
No, but we used to go all the time
yeah,
when you were little.
When I was little, but then we took a break. And then we would go to Universal because we were older and we wanted to do more thrill rides, and my brothers are older than me, so this is so weird. There's like so many people here. And so we started to do that, and most of my family's older than me too, so all my cousins would go. My grandparents used to live in Florida, so we would come and visit them and then go down to the park. So it was always like a really big part of my life. And then I think we went back to Disney in 2014 or 2013, I can't remember, and then that's just when it kind of started all over again, and I just fell in love with it again. Because I also I have problems with my memory, so I don't remember going as a kid. So I felt like I got to relive those experiences of being a kid and going to Disney, but then as an adult. So I still really enjoy doing that, and that's why I love going to the Halloween party and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, just the whole community is amazing. I got to hang out with so many cool people this week. I spent like 3 days with Corey and Haley. We hung out all day today. It was a lot of fun. And I went to Tapa World Lounge, and just like experiences like that just really make it so much better.
Amazing. Love it. I love that you've grown up with Disney and we've all been, going through this together. And let's jump to Corey. And if Haley would like to join in as well, what is your experiences with Disney? I know for you being everywhere around the United States, going to being on the West Coast and the East Coast, what is it about Disney that you love? Talk obviously a bit about pins and your love of pins. What is it for you about Disney?
So when I was a kid, me and my family and everybody in my family, we would take frequent trips down to World ever since I was 8. We'd go every 2 to 3 years, and I built up an affinity for it through that. A huge part of that was pin collecting and trading. My first trip down here was in 1998 when pin trading really became a thing. I didn't know that at the time being. I just thought it was a cool thing to do and collect, because I was really into, at that time, like Pokemon cards and Magic cards, and like I liked to collect stuff. So to come to Disney and have something that was meant to be collected was really cool to me. We would get pins that resembled resorts we stayed at and rides that we did, and I still look back at those parts of my collection 20 years later and attach memories to that, with my grandparents, with my mom, with my brother, with my cousins. And this was an ongoing thing to the point where I joined the Navy when I was 20, and the trip that we did to celebrate me joining the Navy was a Disney trip too, and that was the last trip I did with my family. And then I joined the Navy, of course, and met Haley, and I spent a majority of my time in California. So in California, we would go to Disneyland, and I love Disneyland. I'm going to be there in 2 more weeks. I actually saw Nick over there in Disneyland last time I was there, live streaming in the parade over on Main Street, and I saw Nick's dad just 2 weeks ago in Hollywood Studios for the 30th event. Oh, a little photo bomb. But when we were in California, we would, I'd take Haley to Disneyland, and we loved that. And I'd say, but just wait till you see World, because this is a land and that is a world.
Yeah,
very much so. And so the day I got out of the Navy, my very last day of work, I think I worked a 12-hour shift. Yeah, it was about a 12-hour shift. I think I got off a few hours early though. Right. And I got off at like 2 o'clock in the morning. And we packed our bags right then and there from California and started driving our basically nonstop. We cheated a little bit and stopped to sleep and stuff, but basically a nonstop drive across the country to stop here in Florida for a month, because I had terminal leave. So like basically you save up your vacation days in the military, and then you take vacation as you're exiting. So like you get paid vacation, like to kind of take a breath. So we did that, and we came down here and we spent like a month in Disney World. And that was her first experience here on World. And then fast forward a little bit more, we're back, moved into Massachusetts. And every year we're, budgeting and planning trips down here. I believe the first year we just came down once. And then the following years it was 2 times, and it was 3 times. Yeah. And then it was just kind of like, we started this channel, and we started meeting all you guys and this Disney community. And we were like, well, why don't we just move? Why don't we just move down there? And in my head, I'm like, I'm not going to have an opportunity like I have to try something new, probably as comfortably ever again. Because being a veteran, you have certain benefits, and one of those benefits is called the GI Bill. Right. So, I use that to go to school, and it gives me a nice little buffer to kind of explore. And that benefit is kind of like I've almost exhausted it. So I'm like, you know what, before I exhaust this benefit completely, and like I'm, tasked with like going to find a career path, why don't I try to explore something I'm passionate about, which is Disney. I've been passionate, like I said, about it since I was 8. and let's try to make something occur with that. And that's, packed up the car again, just like we did in California, and made the drive back down here. And we're just...
And I remember talking to you about, your move and what's been going on, and I just remember that, and it's your story is just amazing. It really is, and there are people in the chat. Firstly, Kyle from Eye to Eye says, "Wait, Corey is a pin fanatic too?" Well, Corey is the pin guy, and everyone in the chat is saying thank you for your service, and
thanks a lot, guys. That really means a lot.
And Mike from Our Theme Live says, "Thanks for your service, Corey. I'm still currently serving in the Air Guard, was active duty 8 years and have 12 years total so far." So it's amazing to hear your story as well, and it's fantastic. And again, Corey, I want to thank you for joining us and starting this thing with me and Meg. So and love to Haley as well.
Yeah, and there she is.
Hey, Haley. First appearance on Disney Fiasco. Right. Sorry, go ahead.
To cut you off, we got to clock off here. I just wanted to say, have a great night, everybody. We're going to pop into this building here and see if they can get us in. But everybody have an awesome night. Dan, again, the man who makes it happen. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And, I see you. Your work ethic is amazing, and you've been keeping this going for. You're really like.
We're so proud of you.
We're so proud of you.
Oh, thanks, guys. I really do appreciate that. I really do. And I look forward to seeing you guys in August. Right, thank you. Everybody say goodbye to Corey, and we're about to do our changeover. I want to say a big thank you to the first round of guests that we have today. I want to just go through the guys here and just shout out their channels and just want to say thank you to them. So firstly, I want to say a big thank you to Nick from Magical News Live, a person who is just a very mature young man with a great work ethic, is just a really nice guy to hang out with. We've had some amazing times together at Disney. I look forward to seeing you in August, buddy. And guys, if you haven't checked out Magical News Live, please go check out his channel. Amazing live streams, and congratulations on 2,000 subscribers. And is there anything you would like to plug for your channel? Last things for you.
Well, again, first of all, thank you for having me on, and sorry about the internet troubles, but yeah, I go live every Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern. I'm going live tomorrow talking about a rumor that Wi-Fi might be coming to the Disney buses and how Tron is getting far along construction. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And we're going to be relocating to Walt Disney World this summer and doing a ton of live streams from the park. So thank you again for having me on, and happy 1 year.
Thank you, my friend. I really do appreciate it, and thank you. Now, Mr. Jeff from Dole with Dad. Again, I just want to say thank you. You've been a great supporter of this channel, and we've had some really fun times together. I'm looking forward to getting a Dole Whip with you, my friend, because it's been a long time coming. I'm looking forward to it. And if you haven't checked out Dole Whip Dad's channel, he's doing some amazing stuff on there. You do a vlog you're doing vlog till 2020 every day. It's pretty awesome. You're in the middle of moving house, and it's awesome. And if you haven't checked out Dole Whip Dad's channel, Jeff, you're the man, dude.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I got to say, everybody who's down there that's not me, you need to come on my show, DizTube on Sunday night. All of you, I want all of you. Dean, I'm chasing you down, but I want all of you. So come on down. But this is about you, buddy. Great job. A year's amazing. I'm proud of you. I'm proud to be your friend. And I can't wait for August.
And just speaking of which, we've got Cargo who's just joined us. Okay, I want to talk to whoever is in charge. How can you have a 1 year anniversary party without any pickles? We'll get to that story for sure, absolutely. But Jeff, thank you so much.
Thank you, buddy.
Before I get to my Ohana, Dean, Again, thank you, my friend. This show wouldn't be without you. The live place, just it is a real big pleasure working with you and doing the podcast with you, and all your support has been fantastic. And a big shout out to your brother as well, Epcot Bub, who you know I'm looking forward to hopefully one day seeing you and meeting you and getting a cold one or having some food with you. It'd be really awesome. But again, Dean, thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you, Dan. You know, I remember a year ago when you and Corey contacted me about getting on the live place, and it was just starting. And so I didn't really know you guys that well. And to see the way you do your live streams and interact, I get choked up about it. I honestly feel like you guys are rock stars. And I look at the people on this chat, I look at the people out there in the community that are on your chat right now. I just see a lot of great people. So for me, the biggest joy is just connecting with you, Dan, and with all your friends. So thank you.
Thank you very much. And my Ohana, my YouTube Ohana, I'm going to start with Marisol, our Disney Adventures. ODA are such an amazing family. They've sent me amazing mail. I've got a beautiful Christmas ornament, Haunted Mansion for life. Like it's amazing. And Marisol, your family, just it's just a pleasure meeting and getting to know your channel. And yeah, it does feel like I'm part of your family in some weird way. But it's just been a real. I can't wait to actually meet you guys in person in August. So yeah, thank you for all your support, and we've had some really fun times, and I look forward to having more with you.
That is for sure, Dan, and you are for sure part of our Ohana. So that's not a maybe. That's of course. Very excited to meet you. We can't wait. I am so proud of you. You are every Saturday on time. You're there. And I just really admire you. I look up to you so much. You know, our channel, you know, is filled with shenanigans and chaos, and we don't get to be as consistent as we'd like to be, and we've had to take a little bit of a break, but we hopefully we'll be back pretty soon. And we just want to say we enjoy your content so much, and we just feel very connected to you, and you've grown with us. And if it weren't for you, we probably wouldn't be where we are or even know some of the people that we do. So thank you for helping us, and thank you for helping everyone. And I can't wait to see where you're going to be next year. It's going to be huge.
Thank you. No, really, thank you so much. And love to the family, of course. And Jill and Kylie, you guys, again, thank you so much. You know, it was a real big pleasure meeting you guys in Epcot, like we talked about earlier, and just getting to know you and your family and getting to know this Disney community, because it was the first time really that I was hanging out with the Disney community, and it was a big sort of get together we had in Epcot. I still have the picture on my phone in front of Epcot with us three and Joe and Jen. I think Mel left a little earlier, but I still remember that picture, and I just was going through my head. I was just like, I'm taking this picture with people I've met for maybe a couple of hours, but it feels like I've known you guys forever. So, you know, Jill, I really do appreciate all your support, and thank you for the memories that we've had already, and I look forward to more in August.
Absolutely. That picture is a very special treasure and memento of that trip for us. And I want to thank you for being a host and for kind of being the glue that brings everybody together and helps us all meet each other. And you do a spectacular job at that. And you and Meg and Corey have done a great job on Fiasco. And it is something to look forward to for our family for sure, and I'm sure for many other families out there, to watch your show every week and see what's new, what's happening, what's going to be about, what's the discussion. And there's one thing that you said that has really stuck in my mind, and it's kind of neat on the difference of the dialect between us. Is you taught us what a jacketed potato is. And that, I can't say baked potato anymore now. I have to order a jacketed potato.
We'll get a jacket potato for sure. And there was other words that we did talk about, which we will not repeat on the stream, but maybe another time. And this is, guys, this is the picture of myself, Joe, Jen, Kylie and Jill all together in front of Epcot last year. It was just so much fun, and I can't wait for more. But to all of you here, firstly, I want to say thank you for 50 likes. We just got 50 likes on the stream, so thank you so much. And for all of you here with us in the stream right now, if you'd like to stay with us in the chat, you are perfectly welcome, or you can go and have a break if you would like to. But we are going to get the next round of guests in. We have RobFuz coming in, Adam from Adamsland, Steve, Walt, and Patrick. But I want to say thank you to everybody who joined us. Thank you to Dean, Jeff, Nick, Marisol, and Jill. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys soon.
Thanks for the invite, man. Take care.
No, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, see you all. And I'll say thank you, Marisol. Thank you, Jill, and thank you, Nick. I really appreciate it.
Take care.
Thank you for
Goodbye,
having us, Dan.
everyone.
Congratulations
Great show
to
so
you.
far.
And
Alrighty. Oh, sorry, Marisol.
I said congratulations,
Oh.
Dan, and I'll see you on the next one.
I'll see you on the next one.
On another
Bye,
Fiasco.
Marisol. Give her a clip.
Go do the clicks.
I forgot. You know, it's been so long. I almost forgot.
I always
Forgot the
forgot.
click.
You got the click. Thank you so
Oh,
much,
no.
ODA. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, Dan.
All right.
Somebody want a pickles?
Someone.
Nice. He brought pickles. What a transition, by the way. That was awesome.
Wow.
You
Our
want to
number,
take a break, buddy?
our number 2, and what can I say? The reason why I chose our number 2 was because we are having a mini pub talk. A mini pub talk right in the middle of Fiasco. I thought, let's get the guys together. If you guys don't know what pub talk is, it's when this group of guys here who, these guys I absolutely love. These are my bros in this Disney community. I had to get these guys in, and it's Brandon's trying to get in. It's in the Twitter group chat, Brandon. So it should be in there. But I had to have a pub talk. You guys better have your drinks.
Well, I'm not going to let you down. Then I've got a mojito.
I've just got a Welch's juice drink here.
That's good with me, Walt.
I feel like I should have got a beer now, but
if you thought that this first hour was crazy, this is going to get a whole lot better. Hey, Bob and Ashley, welcome into the stream. It's so good to have you here. Cargo is here. Lisa M is here. Guys, please make sure we hit that like button. And Courtney Rainwaters is here. Welcome into the stream. Jamie B is here. Welcome. Our number 2, guys. Our 2 out of 3. We are coming up to halfway.
Happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary! Thank you so
and congratulations
much
on everything you've accomplished, buddy.
I couldn't have done this without you guys.
Hey, bro, so fast.
Right, let's get to brass tacks. I'm gonna go into my American accent right now. I'm probably not gonna do that. I want to talk to these guys right here. Brandon's going to try and get in here as well. Fantastic is. Brandon, the link is in the Twitter group. Nick will repost it. Right. I want to start off with a person, a partner channel, a recent partner channel that I have. It's been a long time coming, and a person who has supported me right from the beginning. Watches my videos daily, comments. He's just he's been the most insane supporter I think I've had, and he messages me most days seeing how I am, and it's just this guy. We've just built this amazing friendship out of this, and I want to talk about my friend, the rock star RobFuz. RobFuz, my man, it's you have been so key to not only Disney Fiasco, but this channel, really. You were on episodes 25, 33. We did a recent one on extinct attractions. Rob, my friend, we had such good laughs together. We played Call of Duty together. We started playing golf together. We've just had such a good laugh. And let's be honest, Rob. We've had this big friendship just come out of nowhere. And it's just been really awesome having you in this community. And if you want an ultimate supporter, is this guy right here.
Yes.
Thanks, Dan. I don't know what to say after that.
He's going to get all emotional now, isn't he?
First off, yeah, that first hour was incredible. congratulations to Meg, Corey, and Dan. Congratulations on 1 year of Disney Fiasco. I'm so proud of you. It was a great hour. I loved it. So I was dying to get on, to be honest with you. So it was cool. Thank you so much for the kind words, Dan.
Oh no,
I love your show. I love the way you do your show. I love the way your channel's progress and everything. And I love the friendship we have with all these guys and the guys before and the guys coming on later. So it is a great family. Thank you for having me on.
And we will get to one of my favorite memories with RobFuz a little later, but firstly, my next partner channel, my new partner channel, and let's this man right here, as is like, we're both like, in terms of geek level, right here, and I love it. And we have such a great laugh. We've had many Disney fiascos together. We've been doing our Star Wars Sunday streams, which is tomorrow, so don't miss it. It's going to be awesome. But a man and a family who we've just had such a great laugh together, and I'm looking forward to seeing Melissa on Splash Mountain. But it's Walt from Mouse Talk.
First and foremost, let me just say, Dan just called me a geek, everybody.
He did.
And got away with it.
It was a compliment.
I know, I'm just kidding. It's my pleasure. I just appreciate being here. Happy anniversary, man.
Thank you.
We're so proud of you. It sounds like we're your parents. But we are. We're proud of you. We really, really are proud of what you've done. Let me just say this. For everybody that doesn't know, the first time I ever tuned into Dan on a Disney at all was when you did your 24-hour live stream. Okay? I'm serious. It was the first time I ever saw your show. Or you. And I watched it for the first time, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. He's a really nice guy. And it just went from there. You are the inspiration for us to live stream. I just want to let you know that. We started watching Disney Fiasco, and we were like, oh, they do a really good job. That looks like something we could do. Even though we're both, Melissa and I, you may not think it, but we're actually kind of shy. We're introverts in a lot of ways. But we thought this could be fun. It could be a good way to meet people. And you were the inspiration for us to do our live streams. So thank you for that.
And your Mouse Talk channel and your live streams are just, they're so entertaining. And when I'm actually awake watching them, it's a lot of fun, because we always end up talking about food at some point.
Yeah, and let me just say this. It's because of your channel I get to meet people like the people that are in here right now, who I'm honored to know. Every single one of them. It's just been amazing. It really has. So thank you for that as well.
Thank you. Next on my list, a man from the north, a man who
go there already.
We have to go there already, because it wouldn't be a Disney Fiasco pub talk without a northerner.
Without the North-South War. Right?
Without the North-South War.
Where's the keg?
Where's the? We're still keeping it PG. We're still keeping it PG.
Family friendly, kids.
Family friendly on this one.
My keg is perfectly family friendly.
I agree.
Just very quickly, thank you, Bob and Ashley. They're about to watch a movie. I hope the movie is good, whatever it is. No spoilers, but hope you have fun. But thank you for joining us, Adam, my friend, Adam from Adam's Land.
Cheers to 1 year to you, dude.
No, thank you, my friend. No, thank you. And let me tell you something. This is something really behind the scenes, but most nights, me and Adam just have a good laugh. We really do. We play a lot of Xbox together, and there have been times where we both have been on the floor laughing. I am not even kidding you. And Adam's laugh is like the Joker's laugh, like or the Muttley laugh from it's just we've just, again, like Rob, like we've just bonded. Like we have this really great friendship, and it's just so fun, like just having a laugh playing Call of Duty or playing golf or just doing a live stream with you, because you'll never know when Hulk Hogan is going to turn up. You never know where he's going to have a keg in his hand or a pickle in his hand. You have no idea. Adam is just
tricking a keg,
a laughing, just he's just an awesome guy. And a big shout out to his daughter Ebony's little channel, Adam's Land, just a wonderful channel. And we really need to do a live collab somewhere.
We need to do a collaboration. Yes, we need to sort this out.
You have to have
before you go to Florida.
Probably.
Yeah, we'll meet somewhere in the mid. Yeah.
The Atlantic.
No, yeah. Firstly, Ebony said to say hi to everybody before she went to bed.
Wow.
She went to bed, just
Hi, Ebony.
an hour and a
Ebony.
half ago. So
Hi,
so
Ebony.
she'll watch this tomorrow. So Ebony said to make sure I say hello on her behalf to you all. And yes, Dan, I love the laughs we have, like obviously behind the scenes and everything like that. We need to bring this onto camera now. Obviously, keeping it family friendly and everything.
Yes,
we need to bring it onto camera, and we need to just go and tear it up and have a great time at a UK theme park somewhere, or do something. Just go and have a collab. And I think it would be great.
Fantastic. There is someone in the chat that just came in. Corey Meets World. Corey, my friend, he's in the chat. Corey, if you want to come on, just let me know. If you would like to join us, please. If you would like to just let me know. You're perfectly welcome to. But Corey, an amazing guy, really one of the guys, and we've had some great laughs together. We'll, if Corey comes in, we'll obviously talk about some stories. But we got to get to some more people in the in the live video right now. I want to come to someone who literally just popped in. We'll come to Steve and Brandon in just a minute. But there was one live stream that I did with Kelly from the Mickey Bunch, which was just one of the funniest live streams that we've ever had. Now, Kelly, do you remember which live stream we did?
It was our favorite lines from Disney attraction.
Favorite lines from a Disney attraction, and I just remember this Fiasco episode where we were just laughing nonstop. I really do just it's just been, it was one of my favorites. I remember doing this stream with you, and we had a lot of fun. And Kelly, you're down in Florida right now.
Yeah, we're actually in Fort Lauderdale, Miami area. Matthew, our oldest son, flew in from Arizona. There he is.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on?
So yeah, so we're here in Miami, enjoying the beach and gonna have a good time.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you.
I'm so sorry we were so late, but airport and all that stuff.
Not at all. Now I don't know how much time this person has, so I'm going to come straight to him. We will come. I promise we'll come to Steve and Brandon. I want to say a big hello to firstly his first time on Disney Fiasco, but we have another Corey here, a person who has been a big inspiration not just to myself but to everybody. But Corey from Corey Meets World is here. Welcome in, my friend.
Yeah, it's hard to hear you. I am like in the middle of this loud Disney Springs.
Are you going to get Chicken Guy like we said we would?
I want Chicken Guy really bad. I got to see if Stephanie wants Chicken Guy. We just left Typhoon Lagoon. We were at this VI pass holder event that they had at Typhoon Lagoon tonight. Here's the wristband.
Nice.
And it's supposed to, these things are supposed to be limited, or you hope they're limited. It was not limited at all. It was packed, and it was crazy. They wanted everyone to park here at Disney Springs and then take buses over to Typhoon Lagoon, which was a nightmare. There's like so many people. We're back here now, and yeah, I want Chicken Guy.
Let's go and get Chicken Guy. But I want. This is something that I think is troubling everybody here. But Corey, what has happened to your hair?
Oh yeah.
Somebody beat up Corey.
Yeah, this is what happens in the wave pool at Typhoon Lagoon. My hair. We finally found the match for my hair, and it's the wave pool at Typhoon Lagoon.
Guys, listen. This guy right here.
That hair looks awesome, Corey.
It looks awesome. We really like it. I need to get your hair products when I come down in August. But I just want to give a big shout out to you and your channel. You made a massive announcement today with Dev, Prince Charming Dev. You guys going to D23, and I'm super excited to see that. And
it'll be a lot of fun.
Be a lot of fun. And you know what's really cool is you're going to Galaxy's Edge. We're coming back here. We're going to Galaxy's Edge here, and then we're eating afterwards. I mean, what could be better?
Yeah. It's the finale. The grand finale is Boma after Galaxy's Edge.
getting zebra domes with a complete stranger, obviously. No, we're not.
I found a quiet area, by the way. If you're ever looking for a quiet area, I'm in like I'm probably not supposed to be in this hallway. Some kind of, oh yeah, guys, look. Oh, look, we're not supposed to.
We're going back behind the scenes with Corey. It's Joey's World. Welcome in, Joey. Good to see you, pal.
You heard
Corey,
me,
I'm going to talk to some other people because they haven't been introduced yet. But if you want to stay with us, feel free to, because I know you're a very busy man.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna have to head out because Stephanie's hungry and she's gonna get really hangry. Stephanie gets hangry, guys. She gets angry when she gets hungry.
Joey from Joey's World says, "What the happened to your hair, Corey?" Corey, thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you and Stephanie in August. I hope you have a lot of fun.
Congratulations on 1 year. How awesome is that?
Thank you, pal. I really do appreciate it, and we're gonna have to have a celebratory Beverly together.
Okay.
I'll tell the story in a little bit, but thank you so much, pal, and have a great evening.
Have a good one, guys. See ya.
Bye,
Right.
Corey.
Hi, Corey.
Right. We can
Stay warm, Corey. Stay warm, buddy.
We can finally get to my friend Steve from Steve's World. Sorry it took so long.
I don't know who he is.
One man who has just had an amazing time starting from YouTube and seeing where he is now. It's Steve. It's been amazing watching your channel grow and coming from like a, definitely not streaming to streaming every week. It's been amazing. And what we've, we talk a lot. We talk about, YouTube and being part of this community that we have. And Steve, my friend, this friendship has been growing. It's been awesome having you and collabing with you as well.
Well, buddy, first I want to say congratulations to all your success. I've said it before that Disney Fiasco, in my opinion, was the #1 show on all over YouTube. It's been incredible. I remember the first time I got to be on it. It was like I felt nervous. I felt just a sense of completion. That's when you get on Disney Fiasco, it's a sense of completion for your YouTube journey. So, like you said, though, I only joined last July. First person I met outside of my family was Corey Fiasco. I started watching him eat pasta on his chair or on his couch, like his third video that he ever did. I thought, I don't know why I'm watching this guy eat pasta on his couch, but I am. And then from there, obviously, I found you and Meg. And I consider you guys brothers and sisters. Yeah. I've said it numerous times. You have your given family, and you have your chosen family, and you're part of my chosen family. And even outside of this, I feel like I've known you forever. And we again play Xbox. It's just such a great community and family, and I cannot wait to meet you in August.
No, it's been a real big pleasure getting to know you and the friendship that we've got from this, and we'll come back to your channel in a minute. But I want to bring up a man who, let's be honest, this is the biggest Star Wars fan I've ever met in my life. He's a really funny guy. He knows his stuff, and he just went to Star Wars Celebration, which I'm very jealous about, and he's met amazing people. But I want to talk about, though this is your first time on Disney Fiasco, I want to talk to Brandon from Phantasmic Ears. Not so much a YouTube channel in terms of making content, but a channel that is very supportive of a lot of people. And, though, you do have some content on your channel, you are here as more of, helping people and sharing, and you did some filming for Resort TV 1 very recently. So again, Brandon, I want to say thank you for your support and thank you for being part of this community as well.
Hey Dan, thank you. Thank you for having me on. Thank you for having me on Fiasco. Happy 1 year.
Thank you.
It's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, quick thing, Rob, you and I are matching shirts.
Matching shirts right there.
This is why I have a shirt, because of this guy right here.
I didn't get the matching shirt memo.
No, neither did I. I mean, I've got my Mickey shirt. But
I have one People Mover.
People Mover. There we go. Right. So, with this group of people right here, I'm super excited because I'm going to call this group the laughing place, the laughing group, because every single one of you have made me laugh so much. And I want to come to Kelly first. Now, Kelly, you've supported my channel for really a long time, and it's been. People would think that we've gone. I think way over a year since we started watching each other's videos and that kind of stuff. And your support has been amazing. Like, it really does. You always, we're liking each other things on Twitter, and we've had such a fun Fiasco show, which we need to do like our funniest, like random word things like about Disney, because that show, I think I've never laughed so much on a Fiasco show than it was.
It was so stinking fun. I had the best time, and I absolutely love you, Dan, and your videos are fantastically put together. I love your live streams, and you always make me laugh and hungry.
Food.
Food, Disney food.
Kelly, when I'm down in August,
congratulations. This is a huge milestone, and I'm so just proud and honored to be part of it. So thank you so much, Dan, and I absolutely adore you.
Well, thank you, Kelly. I really do appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you in August. You're in the Florida area. You just it's awesome.
Yeah, put me on that list, going to BOMA and all that stuff.
We'll go and have some like good hearty lunch together and just laugh. And we'll have a great time.
For sure.
And yeah, if you guys haven't checked out the Mickey Bunch, the channel is just really awesome. Just a lovely family stream. It's the family videos, and I'm so jealous you moved down to Florida as well. And I'm just super stoked to get to see you. So it'll be really cool. Samantha Lowe, let me know. Do you want to come in as well? If so, Samantha, message me on Twitter, and we can get you in. Now, I want to come to my pub talk friends. I want to come to Mr. RobFuz, Adam, and Brandon. And
can I say something, by the way? That 24-hour marathon, it was worth its weight in gold if you got all these great friends from it, by the way. So I'm so glad that a lot of people discovered you with that. So
yeah, Dan, you're very lucky.
That was awesome.
It wouldn't be anything without you guys, honestly. I want to talk about Pub Talk and talk about, Rob's channel, Adam's channel, Steve Walt's channel, and just everybody's here. I want to come to Rob's first, and this, my friend, has been a great way to just break away kind of from Disney a little bit and just relax and talk about just random stuff. One of my favorite shows that we did on Pub Talk was our Halloween movies. And, I brought up Halloween movies like Jaws the Revenge. Now, if you guys...
man, I forgot you brought that.
That's interesting.
If you haven't seen that episode of Pub Talk, I go for about maybe 10 minutes on how much I love Jaws 4, Jaws the Revenge. It is one of the worst movies ever made, but I love it because it is part of Jaws, and it kind of is a horror film. It's kind of horror to your eyes because it's so bad. And I remember saying to you, my number one pick, I said, because I knew Rob was a big Jaws fan, I said, Rob, my number one pick for my favorite horror movie is Jaws. I remember, Rob, you saying, like, yes. And I'm like, not the Jaws you were thinking of. It's Jaws 4. And it was so much fun. And speaking of Pub Talk, again, first time on Disney Fiasco, a man who, again, I have a bundle of laughs with, especially when we play golf. We'll get into the laughs in a bit. But to bring on Mike from Arthur's Life.
Oh my God, Mike! You can see the glasses mark around your eyes from where you caught the sun today.
You don't say. You can tell.
You're a little burnt there, Mike.
Our theme
I'm a little crispy. Our theme panda. I like it. Channel name right there.
But guys, if you ever checked out Our Theme Life, they do phenomenal streams, really great videos, a wonderful family, and we just have had so much fun. And actually, what's really quite funny. What's really funny, Mike, is our channels go really way back with like the Fire Priest and Walt Twins and all them.
Right? Yeah, they do. That goes way back. Yeah.
Before really this, you know, we really got together and had, you know, we had that kind of tiny and it exploded. It's crazy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, we're coming up on 2 years being on YouTube, and it's been a blur, really. And we've met so many awesome people. And I wanted to come on and say congrats to you for 1 year of Fiasco, dude.
Thank you.
Just absolutely incredible. It's been a pleasure to get to know you over these past couple of years, man. And you're doing great work, and keep it up, dude.
Thank you, my friend. I really do appreciate
Absolutely.
it. And so Molly is in the stream. Welcome in, Molly. And Brandy and Dave are going to try and get on soon as well. So with Pub Talk, what I really love is, and actually, is this the first time since we started Pub Talk that all of us are together?
I think so.
I think,
It's the first time in a while. I think we have all been together, but it's the first time in a while.
First time in a while. And Adam, I've got to praise you. You never missed one.
I refuse to miss a Pub Talk. I will stop the car if I'm driving somewhere and pull over, and I will get on Pub Talk. Probably not with a beer. Probably not with a beer.
Dedication.
But
absolutely.
Yeah. I got a beer because you said this is a mini Pub Talk.
It's a mini Pub Talk. You know, I just love this kind of this group of guys right here. We have so much fun. We love playing video games together. There was one game that myself, Mike, and Adam played. It was a golfing game, and I think I nearly passed out of laughter. I was literally on the floor. I was feeling lightheaded, and it was just so funny. It really was.
Oh gosh, that was so great. I was going to mention I've had some of the best live gaming sessions of my life playing with the likes of Dan and Adam. I mean, good grief. I haven't laughed that hard in a while.
I developed abs from that.
You really get abs.
Hey, Adam, do you care to show off your abs on camera?
I can't at the moment because I'm getting I'm losing the abs right now. So yeah. But the
so big no.
Yeah.
And you know what's really awesome? Rob and Steve have just bought the golf game as well.
I saw that. Yes,
it's gonna be.
That's going to be awesome.
I admitted I hated the golf game till I got it. Now I love it. So, and Dan is the best caddy ever. He's unbelievable. It's like, Rob, I think you should get the 9-iron, and you got to hit it. And like, it was unbelievable.
Rob was like, I am not getting this game.
We playing Black Ops?
We club it. Now I sound like
look at him mocking me up, guys.
I sound like Barney. From the Flintstones. Club it. Go for
it. Team kills Mike.
Hey,
He's
Fred.
like, did I win?
Hey, Fred. Rudy Pebbles.
Right, moving swiftly on. I want to come to Walt from Mouse Talk. Let's change directions right here. And I will
real quick. Thank you for being on Pub Talk, Dan. We've done 20 episodes. We were talking on Hangouts one day, and Adam did coin the phrase Pub Talk, and we're like, we got to do a stream of this. And one day Dan did it live from the Chinese theater. We were talking about the great movie ride, and it's been a blast ever since. And
this is why I refuse to miss one as well, because I coined it, so I'm not going anywhere.
You did. I just want to get that point.
Hanging on.
Adam is definitely a staple in Pub Talk. That is for certain.
You never know.
That's because I'm the biggest drinker in Pub Talk as well.
You never know whether it's Hulk Hogan or he's going to come in.
I think I'm the second biggest drinker.
It makes it unique.
I've been drinking since like 9 o'clock this morning, so and it's like 8:30.
Dedication to the cause.
Going on 12 hours of nonstop drinking. So.
Oh, well, let's keep it PG. But yeah, guys, if you want a little bit more grown-uppy kind of conversations, please head over to RobFuz's channel for Pub Talk that we try and do every other Friday. Sometimes it could be at a different time, but we have a lot of fun, and it just is just a really fun time that we have. And we have one coming up on Monday, don't we?
Yeah, Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern. Yeah,
Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern. Pub Talk number 21. Speaking of plugs, tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it is our 4th Star Wars Sunday, and that is with me and Walt. We geek out about Star Wars. We love it, and we get a YouTuber to come on with us because we want to promote their channel and their love of Star Wars as well. And so tomorrow we have Jeff from Dole Whip Dad, who was just in here earlier. He is coming on tomorrow for Solo: A Star Wars Story. And let me tell you something, I'm actually rewatching it, not right now because I'm doing a live stream, but I'm literally rewatching it on my other computer, so I'm prepared for tomorrow. Now, it's been so much fun doing these videos. We've had really great laughs doing Star Wars Sundays.
Yeah, we really have. It unfortunately hasn't been too positive yet. Hopefully that'll change with the next few movies. But no, it has been really, really great. I agree 100%. And this is part of the reason why, getting to know all these people, we've collabed on different things. Obviously, Steve and I collab on a lot of stuff, and you guys have invited me into the Pub Talk, which has been great. We now collaborate on things. It's part of the whole process of what Disney brings. You said it before, what does Disney mean to you? And it means something different to everybody. And this is one of those things, is being able to make new friends and collaborate.
Absolutely.
It's been great.
Yeah, 100% agree. Yep.
Yeah, I agree. I love it. You guys, this is what we do it for. I mean, Disney is a lot of things. To me, it's kind of 3 things: love, family, and memories. That's how I see it. You love it because, for one, we all love Disney. That's why we're here. That's why we talk. That's how we've met each other. We love going to the parks. We love the food. We love the rides. We love the merchandise. It's all about memory. It's about memories. And it's about memories with your family and making memories. That stuff too. I'll never forget, somebody said to me one time, why'd you take your son? He's 2 years old. He's not going to remember any of it. I'm like, no, but I will. I'm going to remember it. It's my memory. Absolutely. And then, of course, family, Ohana. And that's what everybody here is. Everybody's Ohana at this point. We've made some great friends from this. It was one of the best things we ever started when we started streaming. And like I said before, it started because we watched you.
I really do appreciate that. And we've had such good laughs. And one of my favorite things that we both have collabed on was Star Wars Sunday, Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. And I think Walt can describe me ranting on that live stream as insane.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had Dave from Brandy and Dave in there too. We had a good time that day. It wasn't very positive.
It wasn't very positive because I think I ranted a little bit too much about Attack of the Clones, but I just remember there were times in the stream where I was like, I need to stop ranting and let Walt talk.
That stream's incredible. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely go back and see it.
It was a lot of fun.
I love the Star Wars shows.
Yeah. And we love doing these. I think we spoke about this we started these in, when did we start these? In March? We started
March, April, May so far.
In
February, March, April, because now we're doing May next.
Yeah, we're doing May tomorrow. So we started in March, and I spoke to Walt, and I was like, you know what, we need to, we've got episode 9 coming out in December now, called The Rise of Skywalker, which I'm super excited about. And I thought, you know what, let's review one Star Wars movie a month leading up to episode 9.
Yep.
And not only are we going to do that, we may do another one from Galaxy's Edge, which would be really awesome. And we are also, we may do a before Rise of Skywalker and after Rise of Skywalker stream as well. So it's going to be a full Star Wars year with myself and Walt from Mouse. We're going to have special guests. We've got Dakina in the house. Welcome in, Dakina, part of the Ohana with ODA and Bellstock. Welcome in, Dakina. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun, Walton, and we've had
I'm going to say one more thing real fast. I love doing the brackets. I'm glad Rob gets in on the brackets. Steve gets in on the brackets. I want to see more people do the brackets. I think
I need to get in on the brackets.
Yeah, those are a lot
I
of
hope
fun.
so, because I think the brackets are so much fun.
Definitely,
they really are.
Really gets the chat involved, which I think is so great. But Dan, I appreciate you having me, man. Happy anniversary. It's 1 year, and can't wait to see what the future holds.
Thank you. And thank you for your guys. If you haven't checked out my partner channel, Mouth Talk, please go check out Walter and Melissa's channel. Now, I want to come to Steve from Steve's World. I want to talk about you have a very unique channel, in my opinion, because you very much look at merchandise, really look at building stuff, and you've got an amazing collection behind you. It's a really big noise in the background.
Is that a jet engine? Like,
I keep wondering what that is. I'm like,
I keep hearing something too. I don't know what it is.
I think it's plane.
I haven't told my pilot to take off yet because I know I'm coming to do this thing. But I want to come to Steve because Steve's channel is very much like you have his great live streams that he does on Mondays, and then you do these other great videos where it's more, looking at just things that you unbox, and it's very different to something like myself where I just sit in front of a camera or do vlogging like Adam does when he goes out to Wales or something, or Rob does more focus on live streams. So I like the fact that Steve, you change it up a lot, and I've been really a big fan really of your channel a lot. So, and I'm glad that you've brought your channel really big into the community, and you're so close to 1,000 subs, and well deserved, my friend.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah, it's been a grind for sure. We've definitely grown in popularity since since this year, really. I remember sitting with you in one of the Disney Fiascos I was on, and you had told me at that time, it was just February or March or so, I think I was in 300 and something. And you had mentioned, it'll happen, it'll get bigger, it'll be all the stuff you want it to be. And I thought, it's going to be slow. I understand it's not you don't get numbers and results overnight. Well, then of course, YouTube changed the rules. That's all, history, but we've grown leaps and bounds since then. And we started the channel basically. My nieces were watching some things on TV. They used to open up toys. We would sit there and they would start pretending we were on camera doing it. So I thought, why not put a camera behind us and do it anyways? And then of course, I've never live streamed before until March, and I was nervous to do it. We finally got kind of pushed thanks to support from people like you and Rob and Walt, and Meg pushed me over the edge when she was going to Tanzania and asked me to fill in for her. So it just all worked out full circle. Great community in the Disney community. I've studied Disney in college. I mean, just their customer service. It was just something I'm passionate about, something that I think I know a lot about. But above all that, it's just meeting great people like you that I truly consider friends, that we can hang out and just have fun. So it's been fun.
Absolutely. And again, we want to thank you for we want to say congrats, nearly getting to 1,000, and keep doing what you're doing. Now, I want to, before we go around talking about what Disney means to us, I want to bring up probably my favorite Fiasco story, and that involves my friend RobFuz. This was episode, gosh, I don't know what number it was. I can't remember.
You guys were talking about the Great Movie Ride, and like when the Epcot rides were like being...
Right. I think we were talking about the Great Movie Ride. We did a show on the Great Movie Ride, and Rob and I, he was a supporter of the time. We not like what we have now, but just just a guy who just was a supportive channel. And I mean, I feel like you should tell the story if you were there.
I've told the story many times, which is all, and I love telling the story. It's so funny. And ironically, it was around the 24-hour stream. I think we just became friends maybe a week or two before your stream. I'll never forget. I did tell you. I said, Dan, don't do that 24-hour stream. I got to tell you, but you did it. It goes down in history. But anyway, even today, it was kind of funny. We eat dinner around Fiasco time every Saturday, 7 o'clock. So a lot of times I really don't get to see it live. I definitely go back and watch the replay. I love the show and everything. So, but that one night I got so involved in the show, and we were cooking steaks that night. So I was outside cooking steaks and everything. And you and Meg and Corey were like getting so deep into like history and details and all that stuff and everything. And the steaks were done and everything. I come in and my wife's like, yeah, they're not done enough. So, okay, I'll go out, put them on 2 more minutes. So put the steaks back on. You guys are talking everything. I'm sitting there. I'm typing away. You know, I'm trying to get involved in the stream and everything. And 5 minutes goes by, 7 minutes, like 8 minutes. Like I look, all of a sudden the fire on my grill goes on, like the whole thing's on fire. I open up the lid and all my steaks were black. I burnt the steaks totally. So it was so bad. I burnt the steaks listening to the show. I got so involved in Disney Fiasco. I burnt the steaks. And ironically, today, my wife brought home steaks. So during the first hour of the show, I was cooking steaks. I even tweeted it out. I took pictures of it and everything. And I sat down at the dinner table. I swear to God, this happened. And I said, I didn't want to burn the steaks today. And my son turns to me. He's like, yeah, you did that once, right? So I was really embarrassed. But yeah, I did burn steaks, getting involved, listening to Disney Fiascos. I love this show so much.
What an amazing story, how it just... It will go down in memory, because look, I wasn't even there. All I remember was Rob messaging me afterwards saying I completely burnt the steaks and we had to get like Chinese.
We did. We got pizza, I think. Yeah.
And it was just, I was just like, I didn't know I was like that invested, and it was just really a funny story, and it's one of my favorite memories of the show, and I think that's was the I'm gonna use like one of those big words, those AP words, catalyst of our friendship.
Yeah, definitely.
And it was just not so awesome in terms that you burnt steaks for you and your family, but it was awesome that this was kind of like the start of friendship.
I'll never forget the first time I started watching your show. I was like, you won me over. I think maybe I watched you one more time, and like we just met, and you were just so nice about saying, I want to give out a shout out to my new friend Rob and everything, and just the way you said it and the way you interacted with people and everything. You won me over right there. So we became good friends ever since. So thank you so much. Happy anniversary.
Thank you. Right. Yeah. I want to go back through everybody and talk about what Disney means to you. And then we're going to get ready for the last changeover, where we're going to have a Disney Life for me here, Abby from Main Street and Mickey here, Eye to Eye, Kyle, Charlie from the Disney Nerdholders, and Chris from Disney World Adventures joining us. We are 1 like away from 60, so if you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. We're going to get record-breaking likes today. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And let's start off. I'm going to come to Brandon first. What does Disney or Star, I'm going to throw for you, definitely for you, Star Wars, Marvel, Disney mean to you?
Okay, so I would have had more fun of this if I knew we were going to go about this. But what Disney means to me, just pretty much growing up my whole life, I did Disney my whole life with my family. And now that I found Resort TV 1, from Resort TV 1, I found everyone else. I want to thank them, and I want to thank you guys for being so awesome. And through them, I met so many others like me who are Disney enthusiasts. Because like pretty much I was made fun of as a kid when I'm like, oh hey, do you like Disney World? They're like, oh no, yeah, that's something for losers, you loser. I'm like, but now I have this family, this second family, that I can talk about Disney with you guys. So I think that's pretty much what Disney means to me.
Yeah.
Family, friends, and just the great experiences I have with you guys.
No, thank you. Now, and that really does mean the world that we do have this family together. And again, friendships were built out of that.
Yeah. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I just thought of something. But like with Xbox, like when we play Xbox with all you guys, I would not have as much fun if I was just playing with like some random people online.
Yep.
You guys make gaming fun. You guys make YouTube fun. You guys make just talking, the group chats we have fun.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely. And our GIF warfare for sure on our Call of Duty, whatever it called, group chat. You know what's been really amazing? What's been really beautiful? Just watching the sunset behind Kelly.
Yeah, it's awesome. It was so cool. I was going to comment that.
The sun.
I told Kelly to mute it down a little because it was all the background noise.
Yeah, just watching the sunset and Kelly sitting there patiently. I just want to come to Kelly first and talk to you about your channel and what Disney means to you, because you know you're living the dream. You're living in Florida, and I can't wait to see you. And I want to just quickly get to you about what Disney means to you. You're still muted.
That's my fault. Sorry.
Kelly, you'll need to unmute yourself. She doesn't know how to unmute. Okay.
Tap your screen and then you see the microphone button.
Yeah, so you should, if you if you're on your phone, just tap it, and there should be a microphone.
Here she comes.
No,
maybe
we'll come back to Kelly when she's figured out the tech. We'll come to Adam, my friend from the north. Unfortunately, no, I'm kidding.
King of the North.
From God's
I want to hear the short and sweet, my friend. What does Disney mean to you?
Family, friends, and fun. That's it. So
just
too short? No. Okay. So
friends and fun.
Family, friends, and fun. Yeah. I mean, how can you not have fun with Disney?
Yeah.
Everything you associate with Disney,
Yeah.
whether it's the newly acquired properties, your Star Wars, your Marvel, stuff like that. The other movies that they've done, whether it's the theme parks, whether it's just anything Disney themed. How can you not have fun with it? It's whether it's the kid stuff, whether it's the stuff that they slip in for to make the adults laugh as well into the movies. Just anything they do is fun. I've got nothing bad to say about any Disney experience I've ever had. Family, because it's the first family holiday I remember. It's the most important family holidays I will always remember. Going to Disney World, and then friendship as well, like meeting this awesome community to sort of back up what Brandon was saying.
Yeah.
Family, friends, fun, Disney. There you go.
Love it, Adam, and thank you for all your support and your YouTube channel. Shout out to Phantasma Ears, Adam's Land, and Ebony's Little Channel. Go subscribe to their channels. Absolutely awesome friends.
Believe it or not, I'm about to hit 300. I have no clue how.
That's amazing. Awesome, dude.
Now, Kelly.
You're almost catching up to our Johns.
Sorry, Kelly. With the laughs. You got it unmuted. Did you hear my question? Or I don't know what was going on.
Well, say it again. I'm so sorry.
Okay. So what I want is, Kelly, because you're living the dream right now. You're in Florida. You're immersed with the magic right now. What does Disney mean to you and your family?
That is such a hard question, but I mean, it's just good times, making memories, making friends, being with your family. And it's just every bit of your childhood and your children's childhood, It's just, I love Disney. And I love all the memories I had with my parents. And somebody just cracked their neck. And now, I think so many people I know are like, hey, when I retire, I want to work for Disney. And now, I get to work at the Magic Kingdom. It's just amazing. So now it's my work, it's my fun, it's, awesome. And
I was keeping it quiet because I didn't know if you wanted, if that was out of the hat yet.
Yeah, it was breaking news. I'm like, yeah, Kelly.
Do you want me to break it?
Yeah, go ahead.
What do you do, Kelly?
Before our stream, I don't know, a couple of months
Well, that's
ago.
when my husband got me to move to Florida because we lived in Arizona. We used to go into California quite a bit, go to Disneyland all the time. And he loves Florida, and it's more affordable, and he loves the beach. So he's like, if we move to Florida, you can work for Disney. so that's how it sold me on the move.
Awesome. I remember you hadn't told really anybody, but I remember you telling me because I was a former cast member, and I remember my reaction when you told me that you became a cast member. I was like, oh my God, you're going to go to Magicians, you're going to have an amazing time. And so if you don't know, Kelly works in the Emporium.
Cool,
so
jealous.
Awesome.
Go to the Emporium, make sure you get served by Kelly. Tell her I say hi. But Kelly, I'm super excited to come see you in the Emporium and come see you. And we'll get a bite to eat together. I look forward to seeing you, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
So happy for Kelly. That's her dream job. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Congratulations, Kelly. I didn't know that.
Congrats, Kelly. Yeah, that's very, very cool.
We kept it under nose for a little bit, didn't we? Because I didn't tell
You know, I love it when guests come in and they're like, you know, I'm like, hi, how are you? How's your day? You know, and then they'll ask me and I'm like, it's a great day. I'm at the Magic Kingdom. You know, so it's awesome. And I'm really having a good time with it. So loving the Florida life. Everybody should move here. Definitely.
Yeah, well, we're all very jealous, but we're all very excited to see you, Kelly. I am going to come to Mike. Mike from Our Theme Life. You and your family, because this, you know, your channel's not just Disney, it's theme parks in general as well. And I just want to tell us about you and your family and what it means, for, you know, Disney means to you. And if you want to throw in the other parks down the street, you're perfectly welcome to. But what does the Disney magic mean to you and to Jen and Dylan?
Yeah, I mean, going back to when I was 12 years old, you know, that was the first time I actually went to Disney World, and I absolutely fell in love with it. The sights, the sounds, everything about it. You know, I was hooked. And, you know, Disney's become kind of a way of life for us now. And now that we have a son to kind of share the magic with, that brings on a whole new meaning to Disney and Disney magic. So for us as a family to be able to go to Disney as often as we do, although we haven't been in almost a year, if you can believe that. But I mean, each and every time we go, it's just, we're creating new and exciting memories, you know, getting great video, posting videos to YouTube, sharing with you guys. It's just, it means the world. I mean, Disney's a way of life for us, you know, and that's never going to go away. You know, I'm 34 years old and we'll probably continue to go to Disney well into our 70s and 80s if we live that long. So, I mean, it's such a great, awesome way of life. So definitely a huge part of our life and what we do.
Thank you, and again, amazing story, and I look forward to. We need to hang out at Disney at some point.
Yeah, man.
Way
absolutely,
overdue.
Would love to.
And,
Would love to.
So thank you to you and Jen, and hi to Dylan as well. So now, and if you guys, I forgot to play again, but guys, go subscribe to the Mickey Bunch and Our Theme Life, two wonderful channels.
Thank you.
The next two, I'm gonna save Rob to last, but the next two people, I am super pumped because I'm going to be having bread service with these guys, and I'm so excited. I cannot.
You got to
wait.
live stream that, please, for me. Live stream the bread service.
Vlog that crazy evening because it's going to be
It's
so
going to be
much.
nothing better than to see how Steve and I respond to the bread service.
Definitely.
So much fun, I'm telling you right now. But I want to come to Mouse Talk first. My partner channel, Walt. It's been amazing being partnered with you and getting to know you, your channel, Melissa, everybody. But I want to get what does Disney mean to you?
Well, I said it a little bit earlier. It's really about family. It's about memories. It's about love, and it's about the things that make us happy. It's also about debt. It's about depression when you leave. No, I'm just kidding. It's everything that's good and makes us happy and makes us want to go back time and time again. It's the memories, but it's also the excitement of the trip, knowing that it's coming. You're done with one trip and already you're booking and counting down to the next one. It happens every single trip, but that's what Disney is to us. It's what we love. It's helped us to really expand our ohana of who we've met, and it's been just an amazing journey, and we love it. We're very lucky to know everybody that's in here, and we're happy to have them here, and hopefully maybe Disney is the future. I'll put it to you that way.
They kind of rule the world anyway at the moment.
Our future.
Yeah, for your future, and you guys need to move down because it'll be so cool. And I know you're trying to convince Felicity, but I'm super excited to see you
Who knows?
in August. I just want to quickly say hello to Jen from Mike and Jen's Our Theme Live.
Hey, Jen.
See you.
Hey, Jen.
You guys are muted. Mike, you're muted.
In. So yeah, thank you.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
There we go. Hey,
Sorry
Jen.
about that.
You got the nice tan too, Jen.
Yeah, I did.
Might want to try and get Dylan on here too, if he'll come. Come on.
He's
time you guys-
pretty much out of it.
Oh, is he out of it?
He's
Okay, yeah.
almost
He's
out.
had a long day.
Well, I send our loves to Dylan in as well.
That's exhausting work, jumping the waves. So
It really is.
And they did a live stream. The live stream was really awesome. I couldn't stay long, but yeah, if you haven't checked out our theme live stream today, it was so much fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was definitely a lot of fun for sure. Can't wait to do it again.
Well, thank you guys, and thank you, Mouse Talk and Steve, my friend. We're going to be camping out for Galaxy's Edge, my friend.
Yes, we are. It's gonna be fun.
You too. I'm not doing it.
I may or may not be there.
I can't
And may or may not be there, says Brandon. But Steve, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing you, buddy, in August. And so, what does Disney mean to you, my friend?
Well, to put it bluntly, Disney means everything to me. I mean, we're here tonight because of Disney. We're here tonight. We're going to meet in August because of Disney. And I went in 1999 was my first trip to Disney, and it changed my life forever. I'd been offered the chance to go a few years in a row. Before that, I said no. We went, and I remember walking in for the first time and just going, wow, this is what I want to do with my life. I would love to be a Disney cast member. I even moved down there for a while to be down there. The only reason why I came back is my family wasn't down there. I'm trying to convince them to go. One day we will. But I mean, Disney gives you a place to escape the troubles of your world. It gives you a place to go meet new people. It's just a place you don't have to grow up, and it makes you feel like a kid again. And everybody can find something at Disney to make them happy. And if you can't have fun at Disney, then you're not doing something right. So it's just it is the most magical place on earth. And it's brought me all of you wonderful people. You know, I've met, especially Walt, he's my partner channel as well. So is RobFuz. These are people that I actually care about. I feel like we're friends, even though none of us have really met yet, but it's just such a great community, such a great place that it brought us together, and I cannot wait for August.
I'm looking forward to it too, buddy. And thank you. Those are really kind words. And like I say on Frankie Friday, I say preach it, Frankie, but I'm going to say preach it, Steve, because you're absolutely right, my friend. And I couldn't end this mini pub talk with my buddy, my partner channel, RobFuz. We have to end it with you because this is a mini pub talk, essentially, and we're about to close the pub. But Rob, my man, you know, just again, thank you for all your support. Thank you for everything that you've done for me in this channel and this community. You're a superhero, my friend. And you know, even though your channel is not, it is Disney, there are other things that we do talk about, which is awesome. I love it. But before we get our round 3 of guests in, I just want to, before we close our pub, Rob, what does Disney mean to you, my friend?
Everything everyone said, it's all true. You know, you guys said I can't even top what everyone said, unfortunately, because it's all great. Like Steve said, we're here because of Disney, you know, and the love of YouTube and the love of live streaming, and proud of all you guys, everyone here before, now, and the next set of people, all amazing YouTubers, all amazing content creators, and thank you guys for coming on my channel. We have so much fun, and it's just a blast. So yeah, Disney just means my first time there was at 78. I've been to Disney World. I don't even know. My dream was in 5th grade. I wrote a report about Tokyo Disneyland. My dream came true. I got to go to Tokyo Disneyland. I've been to Disneyland 5-6 times, and Disney World, I don't know, 25 times plus. Now with my kids and my family and everything. And I feel like I'm in Disney World every day with you guys and people like Resort TV One and Corey and the live streamers and talking about Disney and everything. And I love it. And you guys are my people. So thank you for being my people and for your friendship. And congratulations again.
Thank you.
On 1 year of Disney Fiasco. I love the show. I'm very proud of you, Dan. And I'm proud of Disney Dan.
Thank you so much.
Food Friday, all your different
Disney
streams.
Food Fridays. Thank you.
Anniversary,
Thank
man.
you.
Cheers. Cheers, everyone in the pub. Cheers to
Thank
Dan.
you. Cheers.
Cheers, Dan.
It's empty, but there you go.
The pub is officially closed. I want to thank
I
Adam.
want to stay on for the next group. No, I'm just-
I want to say thank
Say hi to
you
everybody.
to Adam's Land, Brandon,
Cheers,
Kelly, Walt, Mike, and Jen, Rob, and Steve. Thank you so much. We're gonna get the next wave in.
Thank you.
We're not playing just yet.
Yeah, I got a quick question for Adam, Mike.
Bye, everybody.
All right, thank you.
Hey,
Happy anniversary.
Thanks, Dan.
So
Happy
much. I
anniversary,
really
buddy.
do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you so much.
Happy anniversary, Dan.
Thank you. I really appreciate it, guys.
Thank you guys for letting me join you.
No, thank you.
What was Brendan saying then?
Oh, I had a quick question for Adam, Mike, and Rob. We playing?
We playing?
Not right now.
Cheers, Dan. Take care, man.
Take care, everybody. Have a good one. And we're going to get the next group of people into the stream. We are looking for this could be our third and final round of special guests. Some might be jumping in a little bit late because people were still driving, trying to rush home to get in line to get onto the stream. But we are super excited to have some people come in very, very shortly. We have a Disney Light for Me coming in, the Trivia Gods. Right there. We got my cast member friend Abby from Main Street and Mickey, Kyle from Eye to Eye, Disney Through Our Eyes. We've got Charlie coming on from the Disney Nerd Herders, and we have Chris from Disney World Adventures coming in. So thank you, Adam, Brandon, and Rob and Kelly. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys all really, really soon.
Cheers, Dan. Have a good last hour with everyone else joining now.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks for having us, Dan.
Thank you so much. Right, round number 3, and I'm so excited about this. I'm really excited about this. We have some amazing guests joining us for round number 3, our third hour. It feels like it's only been an hour. Someone is eating me on an echo. Fantastic. We got a couple of people going to be coming in just a second. But I have some amazing special guests joining us. Firstly, I want to talk to somebody who hasn't been on the show for such a long time. This person hasn't been on the show since episode number 3. Number 3. I can't even believe it. And that was when our stream did not look like this. It was horrible. You and Miguel squeezed together. But Disney Life for Me, D, I am so glad that you are back here. Thank you so much for it. Disney Life for Me, the trivia goddesses right here. They are such awesome people. Go check out Disney Life for Me. Please go check out them out. So thank you for joining us.
Yeah, definitely. We're so excited to be here. Miguel will be here soon, but it's been a long time. And I remember like the beginning, it was so amazing. Just like Corey and Megan and Dan starting this amazing thing. I was like, oh, it was our favorite thing back then. It was so new. It was awesome. But yeah, it's an honor to be here, and congratulations, Dan. You've done just amazing with this show. It's been great.
And we'll come back to that show. I remember that show very clearly in just a minute. I want to come to a person who probably won't be here for too long. He's actually in Disney Springs right now. A man who has literally just exploded into this Disney community, and he's just such a likable presence to him. And he's got an awesome son called PJ too. Shout out to PJ. But Patrick from Zippity Doodad, welcome into the stream, buddy. This is awesome because you were actually in the stream last week, I believe. Was it last? Yes, it was. It last week.
Yep.
You're muted. You're muted, Patrick. You got to unmute yourself. Let's see if we've been having muting problems lately. So hopefully Patrick can unmute himself. If he clicks on the screen and clicks the mute button, that would maybe solve it. But once Patrick finds a way to unmute himself, we will get back to him. I want to bring on a friend. Oh no, wait, Patrick's here.
Hey, what's going on, Disney Dan?
What is up, my friend? Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. I think you were on the channel. You were on the show last week.
I
So
was.
really great to have you back here for a Disney Fiasco once again.
Thank you so much, Disney Dan. We're actually checking in right now. Oh, okay. Hang on. We're at Raglan Road. It's like really crazy around here. Our reservation was switched. We were trying to get out of Typhoon Lagoon. It's nuts. But I wanted to come on, say congratulations to you. Thank you for welcoming me into the community. You guys have been nothing but great. We're having a blast in Disney. And congratulations. Yeah, we were on last week, and I can't believe, we're on back-to-back weeks. Has anybody been on back-to-back weeks before? That's pretty cool.
We have.
Yep. There we go. We'll come to Nerders in just a minute. But Patrick, this is what I like about you, Patrick. You come onto the stream and you're at Raglan Road.
Oh yeah.
An Irish pub, an Irish British pub. You have some great food. I hope
PJ wants us.
Hey, PJ.
PJ just wants to say hi.
Good to see you, man. It's so good to see you. PJ has a channel as well. So if you guys haven't checked out PJ's channel, go check it out. It's really awesome. I'll put all the links to everybody's channels in the description after the stream. But
Thank you so much, Dan.
I'm not going to keep you. Patrick, I hope you have a really great meal. And hi to you and PJ and the family. So have a good one.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you to Zippity Doodad for jumping in. And if you guys haven't checked out Zippity Doodad, is really, really awesome.
Thank you, guys. Take care, Dan.
Take care,
Good night, everyone.
Take care.
Good night.
Another channel that was on here last week. The first time they were on here last week, and a family who I followed for really a long time. And watching their channel grow is absolutely amazing. And they do daily vlogs, which is really awesome. They have a wonderful family, and that is the Disney Nerd Herders. Charlie and Stacy, welcome into the stream.
Thank you for having us, Dan. And again, 2 weeks in a row, right? Sorry, I got a little bit excited there when Zippity mentioned they were like, hey, let's see. I jumped the gun, sorry.
I wore my food ears just for you, Dan.
Oh. And Charlie didn't wear his Thank the Phoenicians hat, which is good.
Oh, it's right here.
I brought it. Hey, come on, we can't go through your year anniversary without bringing up the Phoenicians, can we?
If you guys haven't checked out the Disney Nerd Herders with their camera just flipped over, whoopsies. You can go check out the Disney Nerd Herders, a really, really awesome, wonderful family. And they did a live stream today, which was really awesome. I'm looking at Avery's new comic book. So if you guys haven't checked out the Disney Nerd Herders, they're in the chat right now. Go check out their channel. I'm going to head over to somebody who we've become really close friends through not just our love of Disney, but through our love of being cast members. And I could not have a Fiasco special without my cast member bestie, Abby from Main Street and Mickey.
Hey. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that you invited me to be a part of this. Because like you said, we've gotten so close to our cast member days, and the fact that we were there at the same time but didn't ever realize it.
Definitely talk about that later. But if you guys haven't checked out Main Street and Mickey, Abby does amazing videos. She does your live streams when you were doing your live. I think you're still doing well. When Abby was doing her live streams, it was really, really awesome. I loved her live streams, and I wanted to get Streamlabs so you could do more live streams. It's really awesome.
Yeah.
But Abby's DIY videos, her vlogs, her cast member stories are amazing. If you haven't checked out Abby's channel, fellow cast member and just an awesome, awesome friend, check out Main Street and Mickey, and we've got plenty of stories to share. And also, we have another channel here who I found quite a while ago, and I just love their dynamic between each other. Kyle and Jessica have a really awesome channel, and that is Eye to Eye, Disney Through Our Eyes, a channel that I think just so much energy about it. You do the one thing I love about your channel, I really just genuinely love about your channel are your reaction videos, because your reaction videos do so well, and they are really awesome. They're genuine. It's just really fun. I try and get to your trivia night as well, but time differences, and we'll talk to D, I'm sure, about our trivia nights as well. But Disney Eye to Eye do trivia night as well, and I have a lot of fun rewatching your videos and recapping because obviously I can't watch because time difference. But Kyle, it's really good to have you here. We did a Marvel
top Marvel characters.
We did our top Marvel characters, and that was really a lot of fun. So if you haven't checked out Eye to Eye, Disney Through Our Eyes, well, you guys got to because they're really, really awesome. So Kyle, welcome back into the stream.
So much. I really do appreciate it. Jessica, apologizes for not being able to be here tonight. She is, if you love the energy here, it's all her. She is the one who brings the energy to our show. I'm just the guy who sits over there in the corner and just acts awkward the entire time. So she's the life of the channel, and I'm really sad that she couldn't be here tonight to kind of hang out and meet everybody for the first time that we haven't had a chance to. We've heard people before. We've never seen everybody. This is really unique experience for us, especially because we're brand new into this whole Disney YouTube space, and it's just really cool to see all the great Disney people here.
Well, love to Jessica. I hope she's okay, and thank you so much for joining us. We're trying to reach out to Chris from Disney World Adventures. The time that Chris is not on a live stream, where we want him to be. So if anybody can reach out to Chris and tell him he's meant to be on right now, that would be really awesome. As we are talking through the show. So if somebody in the chat could reach out to Chris, that would be awesome. I want to come to D. Now, D and Miguel, we've gone back a long way, really a long way. And I found your channel like Our Theme Life and Magical News Live. It was like that Vibrary project kind of, which I miss Ed and Mindy so much.
It is bizarre when you think about the Disney community back then and what it is now, like it's crazy. And Miguel's in the house.
Hey Miguel, what is up, man? The Jeopardy man is here. Welcome. Congrats on your students for graduation. I just want to tell you guys something. The Disney life for me, we've known each other for such a long time, and every single Sunday I feel somewhat bad because I try so hard to try and make it to that amazing trivia nights at Jeopardy, but I always watch it every morning before I go to work because I can't make it live. It's a Sunday. I know I work on Mondays, but these are just amazing YouTube channel, and I was really privileged to meet you guys last year. So much fun. We had such a great time with Nick, and I had the privilege of asking one question. First question of the night at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Mr. Gonzo PR, welcome into the stream. Really great to see you. Sorry, late, don't worry about it. Thank you so much for being here. I remember asking that question. I can't remember what question it was, actually. I wish I did. And then I remember Nick and I hijacking your live stream after.
That was so much fun.
We went to Toy Story Land for the first time at night, and it was just, we had such a great laugh. And it was so awesome meeting you and your amazing family. And it just was such a pleasure to meet you guys.
Likewise, yeah, we had a blast that time. It was a lot of fun to have you and Nick on that stream. We got to do trivia from the park that time, so that was a lot of fun. And hey to everybody in the chat. I just got back from work, so I'm a teacher, and we had graduation today. So I just got back from that. So, but yeah, that was a blast, and I didn't get to be in the intro before. So Dan, I just want to say congratulations. You know that this has been one of my favorite shows of all the Disney content that this community puts out. I have loved it from day one, and I just think this is just, at least for me, one of the more enjoyable streams week in and week out. So I think you do great work, man.
I really, honestly, those are such kind words, and I really do appreciate it. And it was really cool because Miguel and I, we're both teachers. We both love our ancient history and philosophy, and that we really bonded over that, which is really cool. And trying to get on Jeopardy. It's like it's the funnest but most stressful thing in the world. And like trying to type as quickly as I can. Let me tell you something. It's not like what it was now, where it's just way harder because there's
So true.
people. But I remember even back then when Corey and Meg was here, it was always used to be like a big rivalry between me and Meg trying to get.
Yes, I remember those days.
And I just remember just getting on Jeopardy. I was so nervous. I was just like, I've never even seen the show before. It was just so much fun, and it's I try and get on there as much as I can, but there was no way that you guys were not going to be here, because you guys were here right from the start. Episode 3, where I had this horrible layout.
We couldn't fit in the same screen. That was amazing.
It was a real big honor for you guys to be realistic. You were our first guests, really.
Yeah.
And
Because Megan ended up sticking. She ended up becoming So it was like Megan was on as a guest,
so
right? And then we
title. Guys, if you haven't checked out A Disney Life for Me, please go check out the channel. It's absolutely wonderful family, and I can't wait to see you guys in August. Plan. Maybe we'll do another Toy Story, and who knows?
That'd be great.
Family, welcome into the stream, the Shep family. Good to see you. And let's come to Abby. Abby. Disney.
Hey.
Remember Main Street and Mickey. And we've had 3 shows together. We did our cast show, which I think was certainly one of my favorites, because we really got to talk about being a cast member.
Yes, as much as you can talk about being, it's like Fight Club. You can't talk about Fight Club, but you talk about Fight Club.
It was so awesome. Just it allowed me to do a show where we kind of told different stories that really not a lot of people knew about.
No.
Like traditions, like the parties that happen at nights down at Commons or Patterson Court or Chatham, or all these amazing campuses that we all live at, talking about our TransStar buses, talking about our long hours, talking about Walt Disney, talking about the contemporary. And we just had a lot of fun just bringing that behind the scenes aspect to the show, and it was so much fun having you on the show.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it. I think it started my cast member series that I started on my channel, and because it just it started reminding me of everything, and I don't get to relive a lot of that because other than my one friend Megan, not Mickey's Magic, but my other Megan, I have 5 Megans. She and I she lives far away, so we don't really get to reminisce a lot. So the fact that I got to reminisce with you like that, it was so cool, and I enjoyed it so much.
Now if you missed the show, which I highly recommend you go back and see, something was we found out that Abby and I were cast members at the exact same time, and we never knew. We didn't even know that we were cast members at the same year, 2016, in the summer. We had no idea. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And we must have bumped in a couple of times. We must have been to the past each other on the getting onto the buses to go to work or whatever. It was so funny that we found out about our experience together.
I mean, because I even rode the bus from the Contemporary a lot, because once I figured out that you're not supposed to enter the Magic Kingdom through the tunnels, I didn't know that until later on. I started taking the path from Contemporary because I didn't want to get in trouble. And so I'm sure that we ended up running into each other, because I would hang out in the Contemporary until the bus came. And so that's just and around the Comet, all the apartments and stuff. But I think at least for me, I was so brain dead by the time whether I was waking up early or coming back at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning from work. So yeah, it is really crazy. And Disney, so cliche, but it's such a small world.
Yeah, it is a small world, and it's
Yeah.
just funny that we found this out after we left Disney. So
Yeah.
it's awesome. But again,
It
thank
is.
you so much for joining us, and
Thanks for having me.
plenty more stories to talk about. I'm gonna come right over to the Disney Nerd Herders, a family that I think I can say I was one of the first. Look, I may be wrong, but I can certainly say that I was one of the first who found your channel and just was just watching you guys grow from just even your quality of videos alone. It's just been amazing to really, no, honestly, because you know look, I was there. I was at that point where if you go back to my first videos, you know we knew that you progress with learning and learning about YouTube, and I've just loved seeing your channel grow, and just your family is just so lovable. I love them all, and Avery and Sophie, and just it's just really awesome. I can't wait to hopefully one day see you guys at Disney. We would have so much fun, and yeah. So again, if you haven't checked out the Disney Nerd Herd, is a very supportive family, very supportive channel, and I always smile when I see Charlie come in on a stream in the chat.
Thank you very much, Dan. I'll try not to tip over the phone this time. I gotta relax. We got a little cheap tripod that's like this big. That the big phone is on. But yeah, you were one of our first, and you were
tripod.
Buy tripod. You added it to the list. But yeah, you were definitely there. You helped us get over 100, and it was, you and Cargo, and I remember you guys in a stream once. You guys always discover the young talent, right? You and Cargo, for sure, and yeah, I definitely appreciate you being around and helping us with our progression. Like you said, our early videos were horrible.
Yeah, the editing.
Absolutely
settings.
horrible. We're trying to get better. That's what we try to do every day. Do a little bit better every day, and yeah, and just watch people like you and Mouse Talks and everybody else, and just try to get better. Watch and learn, right?
Absolutely, and I think certainly where you are now is amazing. I just love the vlogs, and one of my favorite vlogs, really, I think this might be a surprise. One of my favorite vlogs that you guys did was when Sophie and Avery were clearing snow out of your front yard, and just like you guys' interactions and that kind of stuff. I just you guys, and it's not just. I feel like you guys are not just a Disney YouTube family. You're just a YouTube family. Like you do videos when at these soccer games, which I really like. I like when you guys do your amazing the live stream that you guys did with the 80s bracket a couple of weeks ago. I've got to say, it was so much fun. I love 80s movies. And I was
awesome.
I was like, come on, Back to the Future, come on, Back to the Future. Like I was desperate for Back to the Future to win because I love Back to the Future, and I was just like, this has to win, and just seeing all the brackets that you do is really awesome. I just really enjoy, all these, the stuff that you do on your channel, and I just want to also say thank you for you sent me mail as well, and that was really awesome. Sending me my first time I ever ate goldfish. In the UK, but that was really awesome, and yeah, you guys are just a really awesome channel, and it's just been a real privilege to get to know you and your family and your channel.
Yeah, it's an honor to be part of this community, and it's like I am floored every day. I come across someone new, and it's like, how did we not know these people? And you guys share them, and I see them on Twitter, and it's like, wow, and everyone has awesome vlogs, and we got to learn so much. But it's still, we keep on running into people. I'm like, wow, this is an awesome channel. And it's like every day.
Yeah.
So it's like pretty soon we'll be following like 10,000 people. But there's so many good channels out there,
Yeah.
It's awesome. But thank you. And I want to come to Kyle, Eye to Eye Disney Through Our Eyes. Let me tell you something. I always go to you guys for movie reaction trailers. Honestly, not just because the video. I love the thumbnails that you do. I love the thumbnails that you do. I really enjoy your reaction videos, and they do amazingly well. I don't know what the highest one that you have, but I don't know how that you guys have not got over 1,000 subscribers, because you guys are so close, and you're so close, and you guys should be there, because your reaction videos are fantastic. I really genuinely believe that, and you guys talk about it, and I think you do a very professional job, and that's what I really like.
Thank you.
Eye to Eye. You have a really awesome intro. I think it's very professional, and that's what I get a lot from your channel. Certainly, is professionalism, and I really do enjoy it.
That is extremely encouraging to hear, because here I'm sitting over here thinking, wow, we are terrible at this. Like it's me doing the editing and stuff like that. I was like, I have no clue what I'm doing with all of these videos. I'm just learning on the fly. And just like Disney Nerd Herder said, you know, you learn as you go along. And I think back to that very first video we did, which was the most awkward. Poor Jessica. You could just tell she didn't even want to be in the room with me, just because I was so awkward on camera. Please do yourselves a favor and never go watch that first video on our channel ever. It is awful.
I have to go and watch it now. Yeah.
The only reason I keep it on is so that I can go back and look how far we're still not there. We're still, progressing. We're still figuring this thing out. And I really do appreciate you saying, and at least it appears that we come off professionally. So that means the world to you. And I have to say, if you were asking about probably our most popular trailer reaction was the Lion King one, which makes my heart really happy, because that's my favorite Disney movie. And I'm just blown away by the amount of people that watch those reaction videos, because there's people that do these reaction videos that are so much better than us. They much more animated, but it's a lot of fun, and we really love doing it. We love doing them about Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars movies. That's our
I think we've just slightly maybe last Kyle was like building up, and then I'm sure Kyle will be back in just 8 seconds. We are trying to get a person in here, a special guest, to join us amongst all the other special guests that we have had today. Another person into the stream. Very in just a second, but speaking of, so Eye to Eye do trivia as well, and we'll come to their trivia in just a minute. I want to come back to A Disney Life for Me, and with Miguel and D here, this is actually really awesome, because you're both here, you both work trivia nights and Jeopardy, and you guys I've been behind the scenes of trivia, and you guys put serious hard work in. And I just think when I wasn't last year, when I was at Jeopardy every single week, I was just like, this is really like it exercises my brain. You got a great job, and like these are not just like real hardcore. Like you got to know your stuff. Like you really have to know your stuff. And I remember going on Jeopardy, and I think it was like a 500-point question. I was like, look, I have my fair share of Disney books, but I have no idea where this is from. That was like the American Adventure, where I'd never even been in, and like it's fitting because the American Adventure was for the guy who's British. Like it's just it was great. But what I really love, especially the other live streams you do and the reactions that you now have been doing as well, Jeopardy and trivia is like the thing I love most about your channel. And I just want to ask you, where did this whole idea come from? What was, was your why Jeopardy out of all shows?
Yeah, you want to hit that up right now?
Well, I'll get it started, and Dee can kind of chime in if there's anything I leave out. But so for us, we had started the Disney Channel. Initially, the plan was vlogging, kind of like everybody else, and things like that. And from time to time, we'll release the vlog. But Dee came up with the idea first. She's like, I'm thinking of doing a weekly Disney trivia that's on kind of a more steady schedule, because there were others that would do trivia from time to time, but she said, I kind of want to do something that we can put out regularly, be consistent, invite people out, and just kind of start doing that. And then my teacher brain immediately got going, and I was like, actually what could be kind of cool is at the end of the month, if we take the winners, I've got this Jeopardy that I do to review for exams with my students. We could just use that at the end of the month and invite people on, the winners of the trivia. And so then we started doing that. And, and for a while we tried to kind of resist the idea of just being the trivia channel.
Miguel was so against
I was
it.
very resistant.
I was like, what's wrong with
we've
it?
embraced it now. We're good with it. That's just who we are. So we enjoy it, and it's led us to be able to connect with so many people and so many channels, and it helps us promote smaller channels. So, I mean, you, Dan, and Megan, and Corey, you guys have surpassed us, but we knew you when you were smaller, and so we were able to kind of help you guys early on. And I think Meg got her 300th subscriber on our channel, and so it's just been it allowed us to connect with you guys and with others in the community. It's something we're able to do on a regular basis. Sometimes streaming or vlogging can be difficult with our two little ones, and so it's been something we've been able to. And honestly, Dee deserves all of the credit. She works so hard to come up with new questions every week, and it is not easy, and she puts in so much work. And so I'm really proud of her for just how long she's been at this. We've been over a year of just Sunday after Sunday after Sunday putting out new trivia questions. So
yeah, and it's crazy. Like there'll be times that I'll be working on trivia questions, and like friends, like I don't know how to describe it. Not on YouTube friends, but friends, that you see every day, just don't get it. That aren't Disney fans. Like they're like, why are you doing all these trivia questions? And they know how much time it's taken up. I'm like, if anyone asks me to hang out on a Sunday night, absolutely not. Even on a Sunday afternoon, I'm like, I can't. I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know.
We do it on Mother's Day, Father's Day,
Super
Easter,
Bowl, like we don't
Super Bowl
cancel.
Sunday, there's trivia night every time. So
we probably cancel like maybe once or twice.
once or twice in the past year. So so
but it's been fun. And honestly, like my desire for it was really to have a place for us Disney fans to just gather and enjoy each other's company, enjoy some Disney trivia right before the work week. That's always been like my motivation from the beginning. And it's just been so cool to see it grow from like where it was to where it is now. And as these Disney experts keep coming out on Sunday nights, the questions have had to be harder. So yeah, there you have it.
I'm going to say this, and I'm really being truly honest. When I came into this community with Meg and Corey while Via Priest were here and Walt Twins and all them lot, your channel honestly was a big inspiration for me. It really genuinely was, because you guys, you were doing this then, and you had a really you still have a massive presence in this Disney community, and you guys were a very key factor of bringing me into this community. And I've always looked up to you guys and the hard work you do, and it really there's not many people on this in YouTube here that I've really looked up to, and your channel for sure 100% is being amazing to get to know, and I'm gonna do my very best to to get some more. I want to be on Jeopardy at least one more time. But thank you so much. We'll come back to you in just a minute. I want to give a big hello to Chris from Disney World Adventures. We finally got you in, buddy. Now, Chris is you've blown up, my friend. It's been a just amazing couple of months for you. You really have just grown and grown and grown. You're now over 1,000 subscribers. You stream 1,700 times a day, which is incredible. I don't know how you do it, my friend. And let me tell you something. Chris is a wonderful supporter of the channel, and a wonderful supporter of not just the Disney community, but of all communities. And he really does share. That's one word I think of when I think of Chris. He shares out this community. And yeah, I couldn't have done this without Chris. He's a really, really awesome friend. So thank you, Chris, for joining us. Is he here? That was a really heartfelt speech, and I was just like, yeah. No, I really. Is he here? Chris, hello. I think he's got technical difficulties. There'll be some technical difficulties
I
today.
passed my tech issues on to him.
We're just going to. Does Chris know we're here? Does he know we're live?
He said, 1 second.
Oh, he's 1 sec. Right. We'll just because I know Kyle, your Wi-Fi or something jumped out a little a second ago. I want to come from one trivia channel to another. If there's two trivia channels I love, of course, at Disney Life for Me, a wonderful trivia YouTube channel, as well as other Disney related content. But I2I, you do awesome trivia as well, and I like I said earlier, I desperately tried to get to your trivia night, and what I really feel like is when I do come in and try. There was one time I came in, and Carl was like, "You need to answer like one question," and I was just like, "Okay, it's 3 a.m, but I'll try." And you asked some random question. I was just like, "Oh, I know this," and I typed it in, and I was like, "Oh, Dan got a point." I was just like, "Okay, I've got a point now. I can go to bed now." But
mic drop.
Mic drop. I remember saying mic drop. It's yeah, you do awesome, great trivia channels. So I feel like I can get my Disney like brain working off both the Disney Life for Me and I2I. It's really, really awesome. But yeah, if you want more trivia, really awesome trivia, I2I for sure. Go check out their trivia as well.
Well, I'll say this. I didn't know a Disney Life for Me did trivia until just recently. And so it feels so good to know that there are other people who enjoy Disney trivia as well out there. And it's also a challenge to know more about it and to be able to ask better questions. So they're a channel that I look up to now to try to be on their level. And I don't know what it is about the trivia stuff that's just stuck with me. I guess I enjoy doing the research, just like they were talking about, learning about it a little bit myself. And we do themed nights because we want to kind of mix it up a little bit and try to give something a little bit different each night, where there are always random questions for Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars mixed in there. But the more valued questions in our trivia are for the themed questions. So, for instance, we did, to celebrate Muppet Vision 3D this last week, we did a Muppet Visions 3D themed night. And so this next week, you can probably guess what the theme is going to be because there's a certain movie coming out. So you can probably know that and have a leg up if you want to come on to this trivia night and be able to research a little bit before you come in and get a lot of points.
Awesome. And I'll do my best to be there for sure. But again, I2I trivia, for sure, go check out I2I. Now, Chris, hello?
Oh,
okay.
So me for a loop. I'm on my phone now.
After my heartfelt speech, do I need to repeat my heart? Because I don't think I can remember my heartfelt speech.
Yes.
Do you did you hear or
No.
You did? Okay. Here we go.
Please repeat it for everyone.
All right. Well, Chris, it is so good to have you here, my friend. Like I said earlier, Chris does an amazing job just sharing this community. Sharing is what he does best, and getting our community with so many other amazing communities. He has grown from, he's past 1,000 subscribers, and he streams, so many, like 700 times a day. It is amazing what he does, and just the way he supported my channel. I'm loving the shirt he's rocking right now. There, look at that. Only on Spreadshirt. But yeah, Chris has been a really awesome supporter of not just my channel, but this community as a whole. And it's so good to have you here today.
Oh, it's great to be here. Sorry about the confusion coming in, but I was set up for the computer, but you got me on my phone.
Well, you're here, and that's what counts. So, Chris,
I really appreciate those words. It means a lot.
It's honestly my pleasure. And what Chris does, he has an amazing channel where it is about Disney 100%. It is certainly a Disney channel. But what Chris focuses so much on his live streams, and he's become certainly a person who is very now well experienced with live streams and is very interactive in his streams. He talks, so much. There have been days where you've gone live like 5 times a day, and it's incredible. It really is, and just taking time out of your life to really bring us together. And that's what you've done very well. And you bring a lot of people together in your streams. And it is a very calming stream. It really is, and I really do get that sense of just relaxation when I go and watch Chris's streams. So yeah, you do a great job, my friend.
And it's everybody that takes their time out of their day to be there is what makes it so enjoyable, and you just want to do it more and more.
Yeah, and Chris has the best truck in the world because he's got these Disney magnets inside, where he's got like annual pass magnets, and it's just really awesome. I really do.
I got a custom made magnet from our friend sitting a few squares down from me.
Custom magnets by the Nerd Herders.
Charlie and Stacey.
But Chris, again, thank you so much for joining us. Well, Meg said it exactly in the chat. Meg said Chris has dedication to YouTube, and that's exactly what you have, and it's really awesome.
Thanks for the invite. I wouldn't miss it.
No, absolutely.
The second time I've been on Fiasco.
Second time. Well, you had to be on the 1 year anniversary, my friend. So as we are I can't believe we're nearly 3 hours in. As we're sadly wrapping up our 1 year anniversary special, I want to do like what I've been doing in the last couple of hours and talk to each one of you about what Disney means to you. And I could see this going many different ways, but I'd like to start off with my friends Charlie and Stacey from the Disney Nerd Herders. What does Disney mean to you, your family, your upbringing? What does it mean to you?
Would you like to start, or?
Okay, I can.
Putting you on the spot.
Yeah. Well, my first trip was in when I was 10 with my parents, 1981. And then we started bringing Charlie with us. What, 88?
The new boyfriend.
The new boyfriend. Yeah. My dad was a police officer, and the new boyfriend's coming with us to Disney. And we would go. We were going every single year.
Since then, yeah, I was
Since
hooked.
then, yeah.
I was hooked. I didn't get to go I grew up in a poor family, so we didn't get to go to Disney. And the first time I went, wasn't until I was 18, and it was with Stacy's family. So pretty much, I was hooked right from the first time. And Stacy got to experience my first time, so it was awesome.
That was fun.
It was,
and we've taken our kids every year, 1 or 2 times a year.
Yeah, we definitely wanted to make sure that I wanted to give my kids what I didn't have. So they've been going since they were infants.
I had labor pains with Sophie in front of the Speedway in Magic Kingdom. And I was sitting on the bench, breathing, saying, "You can't come yet. It's too early." I still had like another 6 weeks or something left to pregnancy. And we've taken the kids. Avery had a lot of illnesses growing up. And we go to Disney, and the characters just suck him in, and he was smiling and laughing. And this is a kid that had lots of pain and sickness growing up, and as he got older, he was strutting through Disney like he owned it. And it's just amazing. It's just amazing seeing the kids every year and how they've changed and stuff.
Yeah, and again, we didn't come across the YouTube community until we started vlogging like a year ago. And coming across so many people that have similar interests and that are just so nice and that are so open, and like channels that we keep on running into, even meeting new people today. It's like it's
anything related
awesome.
to Disney seems to be positive. It's always a good thing.
And today we had our, like you said, we had our reading Avery's comic book today. We got the first time live, and we had people in there basically, cheering him on, giving him such support. And seeing Avery he reads the comments, and he sees the positivity coming out of the comments. I mean, that is priceless. That is absolutely priceless. And it means so much to us. And these are people that, we know there's good people out there. They're not our friends and family that we know that are close. So they're supportive too. When they're saying these are people that we know, okay, there are good people out there, and we're part of a really, really great community. And that means a lot to us.
Yeah.
Wow. I just want to say I would hate for the next person to go up next, because that was amazing. Really, just that is it, and you're exactly right. Disney is what makes all of us happy. It really is. It's no matter what is going on in people's lives, Disney has always been that thing to bring us together, right? And to forget about, you know, the pain that somebody is in, or the sadness that's in somebody. You know, it's always there to make us smile. And you're absolutely right. And to have those memories is beautiful. It really, really is. And you know, when I come to Abby in just a second, there were days where I was a cast member and I was the lowest of the lows, and we felt so good that, you know, we are in Disney. Disney makes us happy, and you're absolutely right. And for everybody who, you know, has these things like physical, mental illnesses, you know, these are the things that make us happy and make us just so positive about life. And there is no other place like this. Disney World, there is no other place like this where people can go and live and have fun together. And I think you just nailed it right on the head. And it that really just hit us all home. And that is one that really is a beautiful story. And so thank you so much. Right. I'm gonna come to Abby now. This is gonna be special because when I ask you what Disney means to you, it's kind of saying, you know, what is it for us to be, you know, because we lived it. We were
Yeah.
cast members, right? We were there every day, and I feel like there are no better Disney fans than the people who work there.
Yeah.
Not saying that everybody else is like us, but we really put our blood, sweat, and tears to make that Disney magic.
Yeah.
And so when I ask you what Disney means to you, I'm really intrigued because this was our jobs. This was us.
Oh gosh. Try not to get emotional with this. Gracious.
All right, I'll start crying. It's fine.
It's kind of like they said, it's just something, and like I mean, oh my gosh, okay. For me, it kind of is all summed up. We went through a really like hard time like once when I was little, and there's a lot of other things that get me through life, but when God just uses Disney, because we were going through one of the lowest points, and it was like I just looked at my mom. I was like, "Can we just get on a plane and go to Disney?" Like, because I knew that if we go there, like that play, like it would just kind of calm me, and it would bring, you know, just that joy that you find nowhere else, where you can just forget everything. And so I always think back to that moment and like how much Disney means to me. And then when I went to work there, even on my worst days, I would get off and I would be there. Like I would hear, even if it was at Disney Springs, which if you know me, you know I don't care for working there. But even then, I would be walking around and I'd be surrounded by Disney music, Disney stores, just the Disney atmosphere. And I'd walk across the bridge to my bus and I would look over and there would be Epcot. And so even on those worst days, I had to remind myself of like where I was, and that okay, maybe I'm having a bad day, but someone else is there for like a reason when I'm there as a guest, to forget everything. So then it's like you have that responsibility as a cast member to have to make their day good, and you have to forget about yourself. So it teaches you about like selflessness and having to, even as a guest, like you have to be nice to the other cast, you have to be nice to the cast members and the other guests, because like Disney it makes you want to be better, if that makes sense, like because it's just all that magic, and it's that everyone is almost everyone, you reach those some people that just aren't in a good mood, but it's like I mean, look at this here. Like, we're all connected. Like, you're in the UK, and some of y'all are in Florida, and I can't remember where everyone else is, but we're all, like, here talking together. And, like, I have friends here and stuff, but not, like, this community. And it's, like, something I think about it all the time. The fact that one man, and he was just a man, but still his dream and his vision started so much. And it has opened so many doors for all of us, and it helps it made, like when I was at Disney in Florida, I was it made me so much less introverted, and I'm like, I have to figure out how to do that here, and I don't know how. But because of you all, like, and the YouTube community, it helps me. And so, yeah, it just makes you want, when you can't be there and you can't live there, it makes you want to make everywhere else like that. And so it just spreads magic everywhere if you let it. And to me, that's what it is. I guess if any of that made sense, just it's the place where it's like, okay, I know I'm safe here, and okay, maybe I can't be there all the time, but now I have this YouTube and and you all. And so I guess that's what it means to me, is just magic, friends, and family. And just, it makes you want to spread that magic to other people.
Who's gonna top that one? Wow! Like, I think everyone is. You're absolutely right, and it is about the magic, and what this Disney YouTube community is, and it is just beautiful, and there were days that I came off shift and I went to Magic Kingdom and everything was fine, and you're right, and the guests just. All right, I'm gonna make things a little funny at the moment. A very quick story. So I was working at a Contemporary, and I know it was maybe about 10 o'clock at night, and I was talking to a guest, and he was with his partner, and they were like, we've had an amazing time together. And I was thinking, they had an amazing time at Disney, but they were talking about their relationship, and they said to me, they first met each other at Disney, they got married at Disney, and now they're getting divorced at Disney. And I was just like, I didn't really know what to say. So I was just like, well, look, being me, I said, well, if there's any place to get divorced, I mean, this is the most magical place, because you can go to the parks and have a good time afterwards. But I didn't really know what to say. It was just... but you're right, Abby, because people do come here and they are looking for happiness, and they are looking for, and if they need something like that, even though it is kind of sad, people do feel happy when they come here. And you're right, and people do have their darkest days, and coming to Disney is what makes them happy. Wow, right. Right, I'm gonna go to Kyle next. I'm gonna come to Kyle next, and then we'll come to Chris, and then a Disney Life for me. Kyle, I want you and Jessica and wait, before this, Arjon's my friend. Is good to see you, my friend. It's good to see you, Arjon's. If you want to talk about support, and right from the beginning, Arjon's is right here, and he's always been there. And I just want to give a massive shout out to Arjon's, because he was there right from the beginning with the Disney Life for Me, with the Firebury Project, with the Resort TV one, with Walt Twins. He's been a massive support of this channel, and I couldn't have done this without his support. So, guys, please say hi to Arjon's in the chat, and one day, Arjon's, I'll get you on Disney Fiasco. But it's good to have you, man. So, Kyle, what does Disney mean to you, to Jessica, to your family? What does it mean?
Well, it's really hard to put into some coherent thoughts, and it's much even harder to follow those two great responses right there. So thank you for that. I don't want to speak for Jessica, because I think it probably will mean something a little bit different for her. But for me, and it's always about the dreamers, and I would consider myself one of them to a fault. So much so that I tend to not get things done, because I sit here daydreaming all the time about what I could be doing, or what about this idea or that idea. It's why I have this YouTube channel. It's why I have a podcast about a separate entity altogether. It's why I have an idea for something else that I want to do on top of all this. There's people that look at me and ask, you do realize you have to sleep at some point.
Yeah.
and I tell them, yes, but there's somehow I'm going to make it work. And what reminds me of is that if a man that came from Missouri in a little town can move to California and look if I'm getting this right, my trivia is going to never be like legitimate again if I get this wrong, but looked across an orange grove and saw a theme park, not just for adults, not just for kids, but for kids of all ages, saw that in a field and made it a reality. Why can't I do everything that I want to do? Why can't I pull off the dreams that I have? And for the longest time, I never understood. I always felt a little bit of disconnect from others in the sense that I tried to be so super optimistic, and I tried to be this dreamer. And I was always a little bit ashamed of it until I started finally learning about Walt Disney. And I finally found a kindred spirit, one that even if, you know, I obviously have never met him. I know I look old, but I'm not that old. Even if I had gotten to meet him, I felt like he and I could sit down and have a conversation, not just about, you know, the typical things, but just dreams, goals, beliefs, believing in yourself. Yep. And so that's what Walt Disney World, Disneyland, the Disney company means to me is about dreams.
Yep.
And about being young at heart and never letting that die to some extent. That doesn't mean that you don't have the responsibilities that come with adulthood, that whether it's children or your spouse or anything else between your job, that's, you know, got to be a priority as well. It means maintaining that childlike spirit and never letting your dreams die and never letting go of them either. It means just not being afraid to dream. And that's what Walt Disney and Disney World mean to me.
That's awesome. Again, that's it in a nutshell. It's all about dreaming, and I know all too well about knowing that I need to sleep at some point because most of you guys are way past my bedtime. But no, you're absolutely right. It is all about, you know, the dreamers, and look, if it wasn't for Walt Disney, none of us would be sitting here right now.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
You hit it right on the head right there, and yeah, amazing. And it's amazing how you think about dreamers and what that means to you. So again, fantastic. Chris, what's
left to say?
Like you can put it short and sweet. If there's anything like, what does the magic of Disney do for you? What, you know, because clearly this is something that, you know, everybody here has dedicated their YouTube channel to, especially with you and your live streams. So why Disney? Why for you is it the thing that you love the most?
Well, the escape from all the worries of the world, whether it's sickness or how you're going to pay the bills that month, whatever the case may be. It's a time to forget that. So yeah, the more time you can spend in the magic, the more time you can forget about that. Plus the parks, it's like you're being able to step into the animated movies for real. I mean, you kind of almost think that you're in the movies while you're there.
Yeah. Yeah, you feel like you're part of a new world. Like as soon as you go underneath those arches at Walt Disney World,
you're in another world.
You're in a completely new world, and you're absolutely right. And I really like that. That's exactly what, you know, what you mean. Like it's you're in a cartoon, you're in a different world, you're in a different environment. Disney goes to the lengths and changes the road signs because you are not in the outer world anymore. You know, it's great. And I think that's what you mean by that, Chris, of how, you know, you don't have to think about the outside world. Everything is now all magical and Disney, and it is great. And you're absolutely right. And I love that. No, Chris, amazing. I really do. That's short and sweet. Absolutely. A Disney life for me. D, apart from the trolley carts on Main Street, apart from those, if you have missed that, we're talking about our favorite. D and Miguel did their favorite attractions at Walt Disney World bracket. And I just love the fact that D put the trolley carts. I think it was like number 2 or number 3. I can't even remember what it was.
It was Epcot's like Spaceship Earth 1, and like the trolley carts were like the number 2.
Oh, I've never laughed so much in my life. I was just,
was amazing.
Apart from the love of the trolley carts. And I had to come to you guys last because, you know, as our, you know, really our first special guests apart from Meg, what does Disney mean to the both of you, and especially being Florida locals and growing up with the magic? you know, what does that do to you and your family? And yeah.
You can start.
Yeah, so I'll go first, and I'll just mention two things, two important ways that Disney has kind of functioned in our lives. So first, it's the place where special things in our life, where we commemorate them, celebrate them, take note of them. D and I proposed to Daniela at Hollywood Studios during the Osborne Lights. We made our first birth announcement for Alexander at Disney World at Magic Kingdom. We did Gabby's gender reveal at Magic Kingdom. So Disney has been kind of this major event place for us. So the place that we've decided this is where we want to celebrate special moments. Numerous anniversaries before we had kids we spent at Disney World. And then for me, the other aspects, the draw for me at Disney World is enchantment, right? Walt Disney did for us in a theme park, what C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien did for us in literature. This idea that we live in an enchanted world, and if we just look at it the right way, if we see all that it has to offer, it's an amazing world that we live in. And so Disney takes me right there. Despite, as many other people said, despite what's going on, despite the challenges we're facing, we go there and it's enchantment. But it's not just in that moment. It's a reminder to me that we live in a world that is full of enchantment. And if we take the time to see it and appreciate it, it changes the way that we kind of approach our days. And so Walt Disney, again, in a theme park, did for me what Lewis and Tolkien did for me in literature, which is we live in an enchanted world, and so we should look up, down, and all around to appreciate the beauty that's around us.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's beautiful, really, honestly, and how Disney has affected your lives, those memorable moments is honestly, it is beautiful. And yeah, as soon as Alex becomes the professional soccer player, I know he will be. I can't wait to see him at like Magic Kingdom holding up a soccer ball, because I know Alex is a very good soccer player. Dee?
Yeah, I mean, for me to echo that, like, I feel like for a while there, before we had kids, we would go to Disney as like a weekend getaway from real life. Like, it was the place that we would reconnect on the weekend, just lose ourselves in the enchantment. But also, like, we were able to appreciate the details that Disney has. Like, there are so many friends that we know that kind of get bored with Disney, and I can't even fathom getting bored with Disney because there's always so much to appreciate. I mean, I do not get tired of walking down Main Street and seeing that castle. Like, it is just so beautiful and gorgeous and takes me to another place that like nothing else can. And I love it for that feeling every time. And I'm just enjoying so much watching my kids enjoy it as we did and do still. But it's just, I don't know, it's just a place to not only get away from life, but I would say maybe appreciate life in a different perspective, from a different angle.
And I'll just add this last thing that Dee, and to just kind of piggyback off of Dee, I think that's what's amazing about Disney is that regardless of season of life, so I mean, I got to go for grad night back when they still did that at Disney World. So I went as a high school student, and then we went while we were dating, we went married, and then with children. And it's like for each season of life, and I was actually just talking about this with Megan's mom because we got to meet her, and she was talking about now seeing her adult children go to Disney World. And so Disney is built in such a way that for each season of life, you're going to have this new experience, this new way of appreciating the park. And so it's a magical place.
And to piggy, that's what Walt had it all about.
Right,
like, Walt
right.
wanted to go to a park with his kid where they're both able to enjoy it.
Right.
And I just so appreciate, to I's point, to Kyle, the dream that Walt had, because we really do love that aspect of it. So it's amazing.
Absolutely. Wow. Guys, you've hit it all right out of the park. Before we start wrapping things up, I just want to give a massive thank you to Arjons, who donated on PayPal. I really do appreciate that. Was so generous of you, my friend, and that really means a lot. So thank you very much, Arjons. Wow, 1 year anniversary. Episode 52 is in the books. 3 hours and 3 minutes at the moment. And I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who's joined us. It has been such an amazing I'm gonna tear up in a minute. Amazing journey. 1 year of this show, and just everybody who's been on the channel, everybody who comes here every week, everybody in the chat. If you've never been on the show, if the people who come here every week it brightens. Honestly, Saturday nights are my favorite day of the week because I get to do things that I love. And I'm just so grateful to have each and every one of you here today and on my channel. And it just brings a tear to my eye having all of you just support me. I'm honestly very speechless right now because it's very much something that I didn't even think would happen. I'm super excited to see what this channel does in the future. I'm looking forward to our 2nd year anniversary in a year's time. It's going to be absolutely crazy. So many amazing things to come. But I'm going to run back through. Firstly, I want to say a massive thank you to Corey and Haley, especially Corey for setting this up with me. Corey Fiasco, my partner channel, one of the nicest guys I've ever met. To start this with you, my friend, has been really, really awesome, and to see where this has become from when we started this a year ago is amazing. So again, Haley says, "Dan, no sleep." Yeah, I'm nearly there. But Corey, I really do appreciate it, my friend. So thank you so much. Meg, my other partner channel, just starting this with you and kind of being my tag team partner in this. It's just been a pleasure, and so many more memories to come, and so many episodes, hopefully, to do more. And I look forward to all the shows that we do together, and it's gonna be such fun going forward. So thank you to both Haley, Corey, and Meg for starting this amazing journey, and I look forward to seeing more. My other partner channels, RobFuz and Mouse Talk, just wonderful channels, and I want to give a big thank you to, let's run through them all. Right, firstly, A Disney Life for Me. Thank you so much for being just awesome friends and being an inspiration for my channel, and thank you for bringing me into this community. Disney Nerd Herd is a wonderful family, a great channel, and just wonderful people. So go check out Disney Nerd Herd. It's Chris from Disney World Adventures. If you want live streams, that's the man to go to. Kyle from Eye to Eye Disney Through Our Eyes for reaction videos, trivia, and just a lot of fun. Go check out Kyle from Eye to Eye, as well as Jessica. Abby from Main Street and Mickey, my cast member buddy, my cast member friend. DIY, just awesome Disney videos, cast member videos, just everything. Really awesome. We had over 25 people here today in this 3-hour slot. So firstly, I need to give a big thank you to the liveplace.com for having me. Dean from the Dreamers Empire, who was in here earlier. Again, this wouldn't be without him for supporting me and having me on the Live Place. Nick from Magical News Live. Jeff from Dole Whip Dad. Remind tomorrow, Star Wars Sunday on Mouse Talk with Jeff. Kelly from the Mickey Bunch. Jill from Our Disney, from Belle Southern. Marisol from Our Disney Adventures. Adam from Alazan Steve's World. Patrick for Zippity Doodad. Corey from Corey Meets World, so good to have him here as well. Mike from Our Theme Life, and Brandon from Phantasmic Ears. I think I've got everybody, but thank you to everybody. Thank you for everybody in the chat who was here. Thank you for all the PayPal donations. I really do appreciate that. And I think that's pretty much everything I have to say. Walt's just jumped back in out of the blue, out of nowhere. So Walt, again, just partner channel, Star Wars Sunday tomorrow on Walt's channel. So please go check it out with
I know
Jeff.
I'm not supposed to be here, Dan, but I'm jumping on and saying hi to everybody because I wanted to say hi. I'm jumping off.
Going rogue.
Everybody, I couldn't help it. I'm jumping off. Love you all. This is a great community. Miguel, see the man.
Yeah.
See y'all later.
All right.
Oh, well, my friend.
Hey Dan,
Yes.
you have been so good to us, and I want to make. I know everybody's done it, but I want to make sure that I personally, and I think I speak for everybody in the room here, and previously on the 3-hour show. First of all, congrats for doing a 3-hour show. I don't know how you did it, but I just want to say thank you. And as a fellow Marvel buddy, I would be remiss if I didn't say this to you, buddy. We love you 3000.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, thank you. That really does mean the world to me. No, thank you. Thank you, everybody. And I want everybody to come back. If I could do this again next week, I probably would. Maybe not 3 hours because I'm like, it's 10 past 3 in the morning right now. I know. But I'm still here. But again, I want to say thank you so much to everybody. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. It really does mean the world to me. And look, whether we are friends, whether we've met yet or not, and I can't wait to see a lot of you guys down in Florida. Like Kate Atwood just said, this is practicing for my 24-hour live stream that is coming soon at some point. I don't know when. It will happen. But again, thank you so much. My plugs, you can follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at Disney Dan. There will be no vlog tomorrow because normally I vlog on a Sunday, maybe on a Monday, but we got Star Wars Sunday tomorrow. So no vlog tomorrow. But thank you I'll probably be passed out till Monday anyway.
Don't go, stay.
More like RobFuz comes and
I
say,
love your
Dan,
partner
go
channel.
to
Thank
bed
you, bro.
already. It's 10 past 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
But
Hey, if
again,
Walt was jumping on, I was jumping on. Hey, everybody. I didn't say hi to this.
Hey, Rob.
What's up, Rob?
Hey.
I feel like we're going to be here till like
Let's go.
next
Just say
morning.
Get out while you're ahead.
24-hour stream starts now.
You might as well keep going.
Let's go.
I think my
Free
girlfriend
down,
might
man.
I think my girlfriend might kill me if I did that. But again, thank you so much, everybody. And like I always say, live your life with a smile each and every day. And I'll see you guys all next week for episode 53 of Disney Fiasco. Thank you so much. Have a magical
Thank you,
day,
man.
everybody. And I'll see you all real soon. Thank you so much.